I'll bring you up, but you can turn the camera off until the songs are done. Since he's like, I'm not turning it off. Make those dances. Suddenly beautiful. I want something beautiful. I wish I was beautiful. So beautiful, let's dance in the morning. Sha la 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 la. Gotta fill my pill bottle too. Show me some Spanish dancing. Has to be a part of Mr. Jones. When you let me, I believe in anything. Just like what I'm someone who believes. Yeah. I'll let you up at the beginning of the next song. The next song is a little better than this. Well, on what you were thinking, and we talked about it. Matter of fact, fuck it, I'll bring you up. Hi. Sure, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, Mr. Z, my brother, my friend.
What up, Ron?
Here I had a couple of songs. This one kind of got the relation to the vibe that everybody wants to be, you know. Right, but man, it goes a little too far.
Hey, I even dressed up for your stream, man.
You know, I seen a black baseball jersey with it says Lions down it. I want to get that.
Did you see? I didn't see the back of this. Check out the back of this. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Oh, got the, yeah. What's the skull got in its mouth? I can't tell. What's he got in his mouth?
I don't know, man. I didn't know he had anything in his mouth. He might have.
It looks like it's biting on something.
Oh, it might have been a bone or something.
You know Camel? Yes, I knew Camel.
Oh, man.
Me, Camel, and me are probably the only ones that really liked Counting Crows as much as we did. Camel's a good guy. I never met somebody that liked Adam Dirks and Counting Crows as much as me.
He still freaks me out as young as he was, and he died for no reason.
It's a shame. I'd have liked to know Camel a little longer. A lot longer, I should say. A lot longer.
Well, yeah, because I had just met him for about a week, and then he died. And I'm going, no, man.
Damn.
I had to sleep.
What's up, Big D? Matt T, welcome in. Yes, rest in peace, Camel. Big ups. Thank you for dropping the links, Char.
I hope I die in my sleep, man. Not from some massive fucking coronary heart attack.
Well, die in your sleep would probably be you know, it's funny how they say die in your sleep or whatever, and to be honest, it's really not like that. I mean, unless by chance you don't come to, you know, because
hey, you just go to sleep and just don't wake up, Rod.
I wish it could be that easy. Very few are like that. You know.
Oh, that's true, man.
But yeah, this is Dear Alcohol. That's the name of this song.
I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright.
Oh, this song is appropriate.
I got wasted. I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I keep drinking till I'm sober. I don't recognize. I got wasted. Repeat the cycle every day.
Yeah, you don't know what people are thinking or suffering inside. Daniel Berry, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in.
And anybody that's on my YouTube channel, I am at Ron. The link is pinned.
Follow me around everywhere I go. It clouds my mind.
Trying to see if I've seen any, because I'll usually see the link pop up in their name. I haven't seen anybody pop in from your chat yet.
Hold on, man. I'll be right back. I'm cooking myself some chicken nuggets. So.
Don't want to drink, but it keeps coming around.
I was thinking about making me something too, but I can wait. Make me some nachos in a little bit.
My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I keep drinking till I'm sober. I don't recognize. I got wasted. I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself.
Appreciate that, Matt.
Thoughts get drowned until I
But I'm nobody different, really.
I keep drinking till I'm sober.
I just take my time before I fucking
I know I need it.
do a lot of stupid shit. Because I've done it before. Done a lot of stupid shit, too.
Exactly. I've done many a stupid shit, Ron.
That's why I don't get shit-faced like I used to. I've watched a lot of people. It's not good as some people think it is.
Well, maybe people's lives are so sucky that they just can't fucking understand.
You know, and I understand it. The song says it all. People are battling issues mentally and that, but it ain't the answer.
Nope, sure isn't. There's got to be. There is nobody's life that could be that fucking miserable to be drunk all the time.
People are though. People are that miserable. They won't release it, but they do, but they don't. They don't. The real intentions aren't there. House is being ripped apart. Where? I can't come in saying how. I don't know what houses you're talking about. Detroit? Another country? I'm not sure. How you doing, Pat? Thanks for stopping in.
You know, Black, I agree with you on that, man.
I don't know of plants that cause pain.
If I believed in that there was a God, I think that is just fucking the best thing I've heard.
Yeah, well, let me see. People prove positively that God has a weird sense of humor. Well, God had a weird sense of. You knew if there is a God, he has a sense. I knew he had a sense of humor when he put the shitter near the snack bar.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. Hey, so Ron, I haven't been on YouTube in a while.
You know, I been doing a couple music streams. I think the other night you were up a few nights ago. You know, that was the last time I really did a panel. Hey, Alice.
What's up, Pat? Char.
Thanks for sharing Char's link.
Matt. But no, man. Dude, So,
Temporary.
I'd like to go on YouTube to scour around, see what kind of channels there are, right? And some people that I really detest in life, sometimes I will flow over to their channel. I don't say nothing. I'll just sit there and watch for a minute. And it seems like every fucking channel I go to, there's drunks everywhere, man. I don't know. Is life that fucking terrible that that's the only way that you can live is by being a fucking drunk?
See, I've had plenty of friends. My buddy Shorty. It's all every time he came over, he had alcohol. Well, one year he started turning yellow, and he got real fat. Then his eyes start turning yellow. Next thing you knew, he needed a transplant, liver transplant. But he died like 2 weeks into the hospital. Never came out.
It's like you get this guy on there, and I was watching the other day, and this guy's laying back in this fucking reclining chair. He's going, and I'm going, dude, man, really?
I know who you're talking about.
I need a fucking translate. It's that Drewski motherfucker, the drunk guy, right? Drunk off his ass. And then you got fucking disgusting human, right? He's going, oh, give me $10 a shot, right? Well, fuck you. You know what? Fuck you and your $10 a shot for your vodka or water or whatever you're putting in the fucking bottle, right? You're making $200 off of a fucking bottle, right? Why don't you tell people? You know what? Keep your fucking $10, right? Stick it up your ass. But I don't know why. Why can't you take $5 and keep it for yourself and give $5 to a disadvantaged family? Or is that too fucking hard for you? Why do you have to pay?
That's not the purpose. That's not the purpose of the reason why they want money. It's not because of the drinking. It's because of other reasons. Personal reasons.
I'm sorry, at fucking $10 a shot. And why are people paying people to get drunk?
Yes.
Do you want them to sound like? Well, fucking go down to the corner bar and look at the drunks. Go into the streets and look at some of the street winos, man. If you want that, that's free. It doesn't cost you $10.
That's the one thing about drinking at home. You can get as shit-faced as possible. And there's nobody there to tell you to stop. And a lot of the people, once they've been drinking so long, it's fun. It's nobody can tell them to stop because it's a crutch now.
It's a hell of a crutch, Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Being up there, being fucking. I'm going to put it this way. You're fucking mentally ill, man. You people are fucking mentally ill. I don't understand. Between the fucking drama and Save the Whales, Harpoon Queefy people, and I don't understand. You got disgusting human who loves drama. That's all he does. It's not even good drama. It's not like AC's. At least AC, right? He fucking makes it entertainment, right?
Has discussions, has real discussions.
Right.
Not all the time. They go after Connie and a few others. They act a fool or whatever like that. But, that's people they've known for years.
Exactly.
It's not somebody that they just start talking to within the year.
And then, and the thing that pisses me off the most about Disgusting Human is he says, I'm a racist, right? I hate fucking Jews, I guess, but I don't. But That motherfucker, if he is so fucking worried about it, why isn't he over there fighting for their freedom? Why isn't he on the Gaza Strip fighting? Why isn't he part of the Israeli army? Why isn't he helping defend that he loves? Instead of just sitting there being a fucking dink and a drunk and wanting
He's only got
$10 a shot.
Z. He's only got this. He ain't got these. If you know what I'm saying.
No,
You don't
he
have the
hit
cojones.
balls. I look at him as a yellow-faced, fucking disgusting human.
The coward with a big mouth. I'll say it. I'll say it for you.
He is a coward. No, I got no problem saying words, Ron. People may not like my fucking words, but you know what? I don't fucking care if you don't like the truth. Fucking, there's another channel out there that hates your own
I'm gonna say something that I haven't said. Now, some motherfuckers act like fucking they get doxxed and shit's a big problem. Well, your fucking pictures and shit, your page pops up on my Facebook. It says your name. I know who you are. I've seen how you live. You can't hide in this time and place.
No, you can't. You can't hide.
The algorithms pick you up. I don't know for what reason. Like Myron, a few other people pop up in my fucking, friends you may know list. And it's just, it seems like it's weird because they'll be online or on my panel or I'll be on their panel or somebody else's panel. They pop up and all of a sudden, a couple days later, I'm seeing them in the fucking friends request, not request, but friends you may know or people you may know.
Whatever thing that you get over there.
Yeah.
I don't go on. I hate.
And some of these fuckers they're not who they portray to be.
That's true.
That's what I've said quite a few times. People are fucking on here living vicariously through here because they can't act like that in public.
And you know what, Ron? I'm fucking retired, right? I was supposed to be living the fucking golden years fucking worry free. But you know something? I went and got myself a part-time job to help people. I'm giving them the money that I am making to help them open up a shelter and open up a food bank. I am going to work for that. I am not asking anybody for jack shit. I don't want your fucking money. I will never want your fucking money. But I will tell you this, people who need $10 a shot, right there, man.
I help out a lot of people. And I help out a lot of people that deserve it. But I help out other people that I consider friends. And it's like I said the other night. You don't lose my friendship. You lose my respect. I'm friends with people that I'm not hanging out with. I consider them friends. I think they have a good heart somewhere in there.
Man, I do collect a decent pension, right? I'm able to live. I get a check every 2 weeks, so I don't collect a decent pension. Well, for Ron's poor, but And
I've given $300 to one channel.
Ron, wait a minute. I think you've given over $3,000
to various people.
Now, mind you, Ron is poor. Ron does not make a good wage, right? Ron,
$13,000 a year.
$13,000 a year, right? That's what Ron makes. I make $3,200 a month. So look at the comparison. But still in all, even with my money, it is just not enough. I'm trying to help people and I can't because I don't even have the money to do it. And look at Ron. Ron gave out $3,000 and he makes $13,000 a year.
I gave away 1/4 of the fucking year. But that was in 3 years. A little over 3 years time.
Yeah, but still, Ron, you
just froze up, Z.
If you had to pay rent, and you had to pay everything other thing that goes with rent and living, you couldn't do it, Ron. Not on
Well,
what you make, not on 13 grand a year. You'd have to live in the inner city in this fucking HUD housing shit.
Z, I've had people say that I'm blessed for the situation that I fell into, but you know what? I've paid my way throughout my years. I've went out of my way for other people. Before it wasn't as much financial, but I've had friends because of my situation being a doorman / bouncer. People said I have a hero complex, which I probably did. But I've always helped out the vulnerable and people in need. I always thought that was a good thing. So the way I look at it is, it was payback. So I'm lucky I don't have to pay rent. I own my home. Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, because you couldn't live otherwise.
I'd be on the street. I'd be on the street or in somebody's basement.
Yep. And there's a lot of people like that, Ron. You know, there are people who are making your dollars every single month, and they're living in fucking tents, man.
Yep.
They're living in fucking tents, Ron. And yet these motherfuckers are buying $40 bottles of fucking booze, selling them for $10 online per shot, right? Whatever happened to fucking maybe not doing that? Why not bring yourself out of the fucking gutter and help somebody else? Stop being fucking disgusting humans. Look at that queefy bitch, right? She says that she stands up for a cyber Canada. That bitch stands up for nothing except her fat fucking ass looking like a fat fucking, I want to say, I can't use the one word I want to say. So looking like a fat fucking moron in the middle of a street, yelling at people, calling people
calling cops pedophiles.
Right. Calling cops pedophiles. What is she standing up for? Absolutely fucking
ignorance.
Nothing.
Ignorance. She's standing up for freedom of speech to be ignorant. Not freedom of speech. Freedom of speech to put people down.
That bitch isn't even educated. I don't even think that bitch even got a fucking high school diploma. Or she ate all her fucking teachers and they're fucking crying to get out.
Almost anybody can get a GED.
It's like, holy shit.
Brian, what's going on?
And if you're going to protest, be fucking intelligent, right? Don't be a fucking moron. So tell me, what do you think 99% of society will think of you if you sit there and yell and go, you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile? What do you think 99%?
Calling people inbreds. Calling people inbreds. You know everybody in the fucking human race is a fucking inbred?
Well, if you believe in God, they all are.
No. You can go back to, we are all traced back to two fucking groups that are in Africa.
Well, that's true.
The southeastern part of Africa, I think it is, or one's northeastern and one's southeastern. People go back, and there's white people like you and I that are 2% African.
What's up, Stoney?
Stoney, what's going on? Love you too.
But when you do that, 99% of society is going to look at you just like you're a homeless person. And let me tell you, society today, they don't like homeless people at all.
No, they put them down. Unless they're a veteran.
Even the veterans get kicked in the nuts now. Because I'm telling you right now, Ron, out of the, I would say that there's 15,000 homeless in DC right now, right? And I would say 3,000 of them are veterans. And how many do you think commit suicide per day?
Probably at least one, maybe two, maybe three, on average.
Five.
On average, I'm saying every day. Five?
Five veterans commit suicide per day, and the homeless is higher.
Hmm.
You
Yep.
serve
They're
the country
dealing with all kinds of
and you
mental
get kicked
issues.
in the nuts. You serve a
You know,
country, you don't get deprogrammed, and then you get kicked in the nuts. And that's how you're treated.
every guy should have the opportunity to be given an apartment that is a veteran. If they have a home or a family, spouses, they don't really need it, but they should be given a certain security, financial security going through their life. And I'm not saying pay them fucking, you know, 2,000-3,000 a month. I'm just saying make sure they are able to pay their bills. Make sure they're able to get fucking food on the table. But you know what? We have fucking a society in this fucking country that don't want to help people, but they sit there and complain about people that don't have help. That is fucking an oxymoron. You don't fucking sit there and stand up for fucking one thing and say, we're not giving nobody no money because there's single mothers popping out babies or there's drug addicts. You can't fucking pick and choose. You have to help them all. And if they need mental fucking health, give them fucking mental health. Make them go through programs. Get them back on their fucking feet. I'm not saying fucking just let them get drunk and everything. Get them back on their feet. Get them mentally fucking prepared to enter society again, to deal with themselves emotionally, to be fit, to be mentally strengthened. You need that. You need attention to get off that shit. You need someone to fucking hold your hand or give you a hug, whatever, because they're going to go through fucking detox. They're going to go through all that shit.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true, Brad. You
and
know,
if you don't prepare for that shit, this is the outcome.
let me tell you an untold news story that you never hear, right? Because it's not fucking newsworthy. So there was a couple homeless people. They were up by the Jefferson Memorial. A couple of the congressmen walked by.
Just walk
They
right by them.
asked,
And
they
then look in
asked them,
disgust.
no,
If they look, they look in disgust.
the homeless people asked them if they had any spare change so that they could go get some food, right? They threw it to the ground. They threw it to the ground, threw them in cuffs, stuffed in the back of a cop car, and took them to jail.
Yep. And you know, these congressmen and all that are making $18,000 a month on the average. That's they make 180,000 and more a year.
Oh, plus what they get from the lobbyists.
That's like 18,000 a month.
Yeah. Plus what they get from the lobbyists.
There might be one person out of 1,000 or 500 on YouTube that are making $13,000 a month, hanging out, getting drunk, playing poker or whatever. You know, us hanging out, everybody hanging out on panels. Not one of us make $10,000 a month. No. I mean, there might be one or two, like I said, you know, that have good paying jobs, fell into it through family or a friend, or they were good, went to school and got educated and got their job the right way, you know, with no help. I mean, there's people out there like that, but there's very few. And they're the ones usually complaining about all the problems, but they have no solutions. They don't give an opinion where it's like, here, maybe we could do this. No, they start fucking shaming, directing, crying and bitching that there ain't nobody fucking helping these people, but they don't want to fucking stand up to their congressman or their fucking House representative to fucking say, hey, take care of the fucking homeless, take fucking 10 billion out of the fucking military, 50 billion. They spend trillions of dollars on the fucking, $1 trillion every fucking year on the military, almost 800,000 or whatever, or 800 million fucking and up. It's like, you can't fucking go have an army with 750 million. We are the top paid, the bottom or the next 15 countries don't even equivalent or, equal the amount of money we spend on our military.
Oh, that's very true, Ron. That's very true. And
it's disgusting, but we don't take care of our own.
No, because we're too busy taking care of every other fucking country. And I have met with a
Don't blame it on the fucking immigrants. Blame it on the fucking politicians that won't fucking do nothing. But I also blame it on the fucking people that are so mixed up and confused and bitching about it and not bitching at the right people.
That's right. And they do nothing about it except sit there and bitch about it. At least I make appointments. I've been to Capitol Hill twice on appointments to talk about the homeless situation. And you know what, people? They don't fucking care. I don't have enough money. I am not a lobbyist. I cannot fucking line their pocket. What am I supposed to do?
I do have a letter from my governor. I mean, you know, she didn't write it. It was probably typed out in, you know, a copy signature, whatever. But I got a letter here fucking from the governor. I mean, I've been in touch with my representatives. You know, it's not like I go out of my way like you do, you know, and go there and see them and shit. But if they came to my place or I seen them somewhere, you know, yes, I'm going to fucking say something, you know.
Exactly. And, you know, I look at it this way. I don't give a fuck if it's fucking Biden. I don't care if it's Trump. I don't care who the fuck it is. If you can't be honest and you can't speak for the voice of the people, then you need to get the fuck out of office and get somebody in there who can speak for the voice of the people. You know,
we're more worried
sick of them fucking lining their pockets with lobbyist money on subjects that have nothing to do with us.
You know, this Congress is the worst ever in passing bills. Worst Congress ever.
It is.
And it all starts at the fucking purse.
You know,
the House of Representatives have passed very few bills. Out of like 200 and something bills, they've only passed fucking like 2%.
That's because one side is a Republican, one side is a Democrat. But you know something? They both put their pants on one leg at a time, right?
Nobody wants to negotiate. I said before, Z, I'm sorry for cutting you off. I said before, everybody's talking at each other instead of talking to each other.
Exactly.
So you can't get nothing solved if I'm just telling you how I feel. That's an opinion. Now, if you can't come up with a solution, I've given a couple, you've given a couple, but they're probably not the right, you know, there's got to be some negotiations, but there's got to be some talk about it. They're worried about the wall. They're worried about Ukraine. They're worried about Israel. They're worried about Afghanistan. People are fucking worried about fucking their own fucking family members and shit. Nobody complained when crack was hitting fucking Detroit in the inner cities in the 80s. Nobody was complaining. They were complaining about the inner cities, and they still are complaining about the inner cities. Well, you know what? These inner cities fucking manufactured, sold their fucking goods, be it dairy, auto industry, fucking steel, fucking coal, whatever. These cities provided all these people, even the ones in the suburbs and in the country, they profited and benefited from all this shit. So now they're going to bitch because all that poverty's hit their fucking neighborhoods. Now it's a fucking crisis. It wasn't a crisis when the cities start falling apart. That's when we should have took care of it. But no.
No, there's greed, man. Greed, dude. Greed.
Well, yeah, and they also divert your attention by blaming immigrants. They're crossing through the desert carrying 50 pounds each. That's not possible. They're not walking through the desert and crossing the border with 50 pounds each, because you need a lot of pounds to supply fucking 1,000 cities. Major cities. Now it's even more because the little cities are doing meth and all this other shit. And these what's that fucking pill?
Trank.
Trank and all.
Fentanyl with Trank.
Fentanyl. Them ain't coming in through the fucking. If they're coming in through the border, they're coming in through vehicles cross the border. The entrance.
Yeah.
So you can put up your goddamn stupid fucking wall, but you ain't going to solve the problem. They caught a fucking military plane one time with trillions of dollars of drugs on it.
Heroin. It was heroin.
And yeah, they're supplying at least half of the drugs that come in.
The government was flying heroin in Vietnam, Ron.
But they can't help the homeless, but they can fucking supply the cities with drugs.
They were flying
I've watched-
fucking heroin in Vietnam and LSD and every other fucking thing. The military was.
I've watched cops protect drug dealers at bars. At bars. Retired cops. I am not lying. Fucking real cops walk in the door. The fucking retired cops would meet them cops before I could meet the cops at the door. And I'm the door guy. I'm the fucking guy that I'd be walking over and all of a sudden the cops already walking up to him. It's like,
they're getting money. They're getting paid off, man. That's extra income. Because a cop in Detroit really don't make jack shit anymore. Because you got to look at the rents. You got to look at the neighborhoods. You got to look at where that they live. You know, that's big dollars, man, to live in the good part of Detroit.
you know, and I don't know how many times I've heard people come in the next night or come back into the bar and say the cops just fucking cleaned out my car and took my shit or whatever it may be. And then drive away. Let the people fucking go.
Well, yeah,
just take their
because
drugs and run.
mucho dinero.
Yep. I've seen some. I mean, if you're really dug deep and you want to get emotional about fucking homelessness and drug problem and everything, shit's disturbing. To watch retired cops watch over certain guys that I used to fucking know through friends of friends. And it's strange. It's not right.
Because it's all about greed, man. It's all about the fucking dollar. You know, it's greed. Here, I want you to pay.
Everybody's got to supplement their income, Z.
Look at the congressman. Look at Pelosi, right? She started how much? 88 grand. She's worth 120 million now. Yep, lobbyists, man. Lobbyists. Pay her money. You vote my way, we'll give you $1 million for your war chest, man. And that's all tax
they get paid off by these big companies to pass laws so they can make more money.
Yeah, that's all tax free. Tax free dollars. That's tax free dollars, people. And that's exactly what they get. They pay no tax.
And it's both sides of the aisle. Don't get it twisted. McConnell's worth $100 million. McConnell's worth $100 million.
Then you got the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, right? He's at least, I think the last was 55 million. But since he got Speaker, his wealth has gone up because now he can put bills on the table for him to be voted on, so he gets the big dollars now.
Back in the 50s, the Bush family had their assets froze after the war because they were caught, helping out Hitler, financing, some of them were. So they they froze their assets, and it was 50-something million in the 50s. It was right around 50 million, give or take.
But war is money, Ron.
That money now, today, that yesterday's money compared to today, yesterday I say for the 1950s, they're probably worth a few $100 million, a few, like 5 maybe, or maybe even $1 billion. The Bush family.
The war
been around. Their great grandpappy was Prescott Bush. He was a fucking senator.
How many people do you know that can take and build and print a $1 trillion coin? A $1 trillion coin. How many people can do that and say that's legal tender? Here's a $1 trillion coin.
I don't think it's legal tender, really. I don't think they
printed $2 trillion coins to solve the debt.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it. I'm not doubting it, but I've never heard
the Mint does it. The Mint does it. They build up.
Then it has to be a special commemorative type coin.
Right.
It's it could be worth it because of the certain metal or
right.
it's made of or whatever. But, and plus it's rare.
Well, we all have fiat currency in America, anyways.
I
Our
think it's
money
up
is
to
actually
1,000.
not worth anything, and it's all just fiat currency. They got rid of the paper. Now we're in the digital age. And do you realize, since we are in the digital age, somebody can come and go, bonk. Oh, you're
All your
broke.
money be gone. You know, and they got these credit cards and these debit cards. You can either hit credit or debit. One, you have to punch in your code, and the other one, you don't have to. So if I had your card, I could just use it
That's credit. Yep.
until you got fucking your bill or, you canceled it. One of the two.
Well, if they catch you, you might go to jail for that.
Yeah, but I could do it over fucking line and be a hacker.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like you said, one button. I fucking buy me a fucking car, buy me fucking, open up a company with your money and fucking put your money into a company like you donated or, financed it. And I'm using your fucking, you as an alias or something.
But
fucking, it happens.
It's crazy, Ron. But then I come back to people donating $10 a shot, right? I don't know. These people ain't never going to get rich, but you know what? You might die of cirrhosis from the liver. If you turn yellow, don't call me. I'll call you, man.
Yeah, those $1,000 bills are very rare, and they usually people keep them.
Oh yeah.
And then 20 years later, fucking sell them for 20,000, 18,000.
I'm going to go off cam for a second. I'll be right back.
That's fine. That's fine. Yep. I don't know. The shit's crazy nowadays.
I don't know, man, because it bothers me, man. I'm trying to do this cause, and I understand.
How can you be the richest country in the world and fucking have cities with over 50,000 homeless?
How can you have a tent city that houses 75,000?
And then fucking kick them all out of the tents.
Oh yeah,
Make them move somewhere else and lose half their property, or 3/4, or all of it.
I've seen cops go in, razor the tents, and they bring a garbage truck, right? And they throw all the shit in the garbage. Now they truly have nothing. And then they go to jail for vagrancy.
They did that to a guy down here at the corner before the house burnt. It's where the dispensary parking lot is. That's where the house was. And it was abandoned. The back room or something caught on fire. They had it boarded up. The back door got pried open. This old guy was staying in there. I gave him my sleeping bag because he was in there in the winter, fucking sleeping in the bedroom, fucking hid in there, behind a mattress or whatever. I don't know. He's had it set up where he could sleep and nobody would see him if they walked through the house.
Right.
But he didn't bother nobody. The cops went in there, got him for not loitering, trespassing or whatever, something like that. And then threw all that shit away. He told me when he got out, he's like, they threw all my shit away.
Yep.
Fucking that sleeping bag and all. Fucking anything that wasn't on my person was gone.
In Arizona, they followed a homeless guy back to his encampment. And it was outside the town, right? They beanbagged him, then shot him right between the eyes. Poof, dead.
Yeah. What the fuck why? Why are they opening fire on anybody? I don't care if it's fucking, if it starts out with a peaceful protest and the cops start fucking, how they corral people?
Right.
And they threaten them with arrest and they corral them, agitate them by threats. That's what it is. A threat. We're going to put you in a fucking cage if you don't fucking calm down or go home. And after a certain time, they say, go home or disperse or whatever the word is.
Right.
If it's civil, I don't know if that's the proper way to say civil unrest.
It's civil unrest.
Where there's a problem with society or the politicians, it should be recognized and addressed in the House and Congress.
I'm sorry,
if you want this shit to stop. And I mean, Why are they protesting? Address that situation, not them protesting. It's not the protest that's the problem, because that protest is going to get bigger every time, and it's going to turn into the fucking LA riots in multiple fucking cities like it did in 68 or 67, late 67, I think it was.
It's
started.
getting close, Ron. It's getting very close to that, man. Because
when everybody's living month or paycheck to paycheck, everybody's on edge. Then you get these fucking idiots on fucking YouTube and on social media. It ain't just YouTube. They're everywhere. That's one reason why I got fucking
Twitch and Twitter. And
that's why I lost my account on Facebook, dealing with fucking people that have no goddamn common sense and no respect for humanity.
Nope.
If it's fucking different color, different fucking religion, different country. Our country fucking has their biased opinions or ignorant opinions about fucking other places, and we act so arrogant. I've said it before. Americans are so fucking arrogant and ignorant.
They are.
It ain't nothing about fucking schooling. It's bringing them up. It's the fucking parents, the way fucking people act in private, and that comes out in the kids. And then the kids rebel after you try to fucking teach them certain things. Kids rebel, and they revert back to the way you fucking treated people.
Yep. It's
So don't blame it on teachers or anybody else or your neighbor or anybody. Your kids going along with it. I did. I was in gangs. Around people that are busting windshields, breaking into buildings and shit. I broke into quite a few buildings, but I never broke into anybody's home. I always broke into stores.
Right. Oh. But
I steal from the big guy.
Yeah. Be like Robin Hood, man.
No, I was helping myself, but
Well, yeah.
I was a kid back then too. That was before I became an adult. After I turned adult, my life changed because I fucking at 17, I started having to take care of myself. I moved out,
Right.
And I got me a job, moved into a buddy's basement. It was great. Fucking, I paid my bills, paid my way. Didn't get in their way. They didn't get in mine. We knew each other all our life, basically. Well, since I moved into the neighborhood. Anyways, he knew my brother. He was my brother's age.
Right.
7 years older. But
yes, people, this is a bitch fest, man. Because me and Ron, we talk, right? And we're just fucking sick of it. We're sick of the fucking drunks. We're sick of the queefies. We're sick of the fucking drama. Just fucking, guys, I have some advice for you. Grow a fucking brain. I'm not talking to
also
everybody.
Also have a little respect for themselves, and they'll have more respect for others.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the big problem.
And my biggest thing is,
what's up, Zilla?
Look at Chicken Fucker, right? I'm sorry, Ron.
I call him like Chicken Licker. You can call him Chicken Fucker. I call him Chicken Licker.
That guy is a total waste. Then you get Disgusting Human who just wants drama. A constant, I wonder if his life is that fucking boring, or his wife is that fucking boring, or something has to be very fucking boring for him to crave that fucking drama and to be just a fucking complete, utter moron. And the keyboard warrior that has nothing to do except run his little mouth. He does nothing. He talks about his cause on how the Jewish state is getting cheated. Well, fucking go to Israel. Why don't you become a soldier? Why don't you fucking fight for it?
What's up, Jason? Now, see, here's a guy, Jason. He doesn't go around causing issues.
No.
We were in the drama community, and a little bit and everything, but Jason comes up and gets drunk and has a good time, hangs out, fucks around.
is
know,
Jason works
he
every
jokes.
day. He supports his family every day.
He comes home and drinks it just for a couple hours or whatever, and it's not every night.
It's not every day. And Jason is a good functional person, right? He is actually a function to society. He is functional to society. He contributes to society. He contributes to his family.
He earns the right to fucking
Yeah.
let loose a little bit.
But he doesn't beg for people to buy him a shot either. He doesn't beg people to buy him a beer.
I want people
Because
to start
the
buying
man has a
fucking weed.
job.
I'm gonna be the new Connie. I want everybody to buy my weed.
Yeah, that kid just needs to be smacked in the back of the fucking head, man. Come on, man.
I've only been to his channel a couple times, and that was year ago or whatever, 2 years ago.
It reminds me of Benny Hill where he's smacking him in the fucking back of the head, you know? It's like, come on, grow a brain. It's all right. Take off your little diapers. Get away from mommy. Get yourself a real job. There is nothing wrong with that fucking punk ass fucking wimp. Nothing.
Cheers, Jason.
Except he thinks that everybody owes him everything. You know what? You know what people owe you? Nothing. Not even the sweat off my balls.
This is to you, Z. See, you can drink and not, you know.
Man, did you get down and fucking downright drunk? I've gotten drunk, twice. Do you know I still got my moonshine?
I don't think I ever have.
I haven't even touched it. I still have a full jar of moonshine in my fridge. I haven't even touched it.
Cheers, Jason. You know, I'll say I get to the point where I'm feeling good. I'm not, you know, acting stupid. You know, I don't know. It's not my fucking
people that are begging money for the shot. That irritates me. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? Be fucking honest and just say I need it. How about doing that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you want to come to my channel? Fucking go on Patreon, do your little fucking goddamn IRLs, have people fucking pay to get on Patreon, and you're making fucking legit money.
Yeah.
You're not begging.
It's like Mosh, man. His IRLs should be members only on Patreon, and
you can put them up a month later on YouTube for everybody to watch, or 2 weeks later, or a week later. But fucking get money out of it.
But for that live, he could ask for a membership, and that's legit. That because there are gamers on fucking Twitch that are making $1 million a year. $1 million.
Yeah, they're having 50 and over 100 people in the chat donating just to watch them play video games.
There's one guy, he's Canadian. He plays Hearthstone. His name's Cryptarian, right? This guy has been streaming, I'm not kidding you, for 7 years. He bought an $850,000 house in Canada, right? This guy, for his birthday streams, brings in last year it was $120K he brought in one night in 5 hours. $120,000 for his birthday stream. This guy makes his net worth right now. I think is what he bought an Airbnb. He does. He got into business. He took his money that he's making from gaming because, as he said, it's not going to last forever. So he invested into an Airbnb. Now he's making money on that.
There's quite a few of them that are millionaires.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at there's guys on YouTube like the Beast and all these Putty Pie or whatever that guy's name was. There's few people, and we know some auditors that are making a living.
What's up, Broke Fishing brother? Oh, but there is nothing wrong with that.
No, because they're providing content. They really are.
But
You
they're
know.
not going, I cannot handle those people, man. It's like, stop it. Life is not that bad where you have to be a drunk motherfucker all the time. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I
Sorry, but
can
not sorry.
understand Jason. Jason can be drunk off his ass. I can understand Jason. But
Yeah.
Jason,
And
also
he's fun to
provides-
be around. And he's
Yeah.
fun to be around.
but when you get some guy that's laying on his fucking reclining chair going,
Saying
and,
the N word. That guy says the N word quite a bit.
oh yeah, and I
With
don't.
the R.
You guys know I have a black wife, right? Just let everybody know, in case if there's a racist.
Just this, people are so offensive, and people fucking tolerate it, or that's just as bad as condoning it. I mean, you're tolerating it on your fucking panel. I see you fucking drop them once in a while, but they come right fucking back and do it again.
Yes, I do watch Long Island Audit. Yes, I do. I like
Mister, the one and the only Mister Broke Fishing. What's going on?
What up, bro?
None much. How are you guys?
I'm bitching. What are you doing?
None much. Still waiting for that video. Did you have it yesterday or not?
What video?
Okay, he didn't.
What video are you talking about, bro?
You sent me a message yesterday that you were gonna go on. I won't even mention it. It's okay. It was just
I don't. Bro, I might have. But today's a new day. I did sleep in between, and I probably forgot, bro.
Well, it's not as bad as my Tuesday night was. I don't remember anything halfway through the afternoon until like the next morning. I went and spent.
Yes,
I went and spent money.
Oh, you
I've talked to Long Island.
You go.
Yeah.
I've talked to
Go ahead.
Me and Z. Well, I was going to say me, Z, and you, Broke, have talked to many of those auditors. Been on panels with them.
I know those auditors.
Oh yeah, I know him too. And so does Z. I mean, we talked to Joe Cool, fucking Rice Crispy. I've talked to all of them.
I talked to Joe yesterday.
My first introduction into any community was High Desert Community Watch.
High Desert Community Watch.
I remember watching him. That was my first introduction to fucking YouTube and this. Because I was watching, I couldn't believe this guy was out there, and these cops are fucking telling him, you need to shut up and get back. Or we're going to fucking tase you. And they fucking tasered the guy and shit. It's like,
I first started out on the music reaction channels, and some of the guys would do hour streams or 2 hour streams, and I'd be in their chats. And then I start watching the 1A community and all that. And then I start going over to their chats and, even went up on the panels and boom.
I started over watching Woodworking 1A, people screaming at Karens for being Karens. I was sort of always been never stuck in one little area watching. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Oh, train ride, I'll take that too. We miss you, Hobo Shoestring. And then the 1A guys, oh, you're gonna yell on a cop's face? I gotta watch how this is gonna go. Wow, he did get beat. Yes, I know Shoestring. He's no longer with us.
I've called up quite a few police stations when them guys get arrested. There's a few. Who died?
A while ago. Shoestring's gone.
The guy that used to ride the trains.
Yeah. Hobo Shoestring was released from the hospital and died, they figured, the next day.
How long ago was this, Broke?
Snug X, what's going on?
It's been about a month.
Well, I didn't know
that's why you're not seeing him, but you never pay attention to my chat where I have one of his quotes in there.
Oh, you know something? I used to watch that guy hop trains, and
Oh
he
yeah,
he's been
Shoestring was
all over.
cool.
He was.
I
Well, it's a shame he died. I'm sorry, Shoestring, that you died.
How you doing,
he's
Snowbacks?
forever riding the rails now in a happy place.
And the engineers liked him. He used to ride in the engine cab.
They
Some of
they
them.
were part of the hunt
Practice,
for
practice that.
They were part of the hunt for Shoestring because they weren't sure where he went.
We should always feel that way about everybody. You know, hopefully they're in a better place because we know this place is fucked up.
It's more fucked up than what you think, man. This
No,
place,
it's worse than it was when we were kids. That's for God.
you know,
I almost said his name. Goddamn sure.
if there's a heaven and hell, right? If that does exist, this is hell. Because you ever heard the phrase "hell on earth"? Yes.
You know, the one thing, and no disrespect to people that are religious, I'm speaking about the religion. Now, for any motherfucker that's gonna fucking judge me after my time has come, I got fucking questions.
I
You
got
want
many.
you want to fucking damn me to fucking some goddamn eternal fucking brimstone and fire, motherfucker? I got something to say.
Yeah. Like what kind of a God would give somebody a mate in life and then take that mate away?
Oh, let's
And
not get into that.
no, I'm saying
No,
what
I don't think
kind
that.
of
No, this
I'm
has to be
asking you,
talked about now. We don't talk about fucking the bullshit and
No,
pedos and fucking inbreds and all this other fucking crap. We can do this fucking drama shit, but we can't talk about
Ron,
serious fucking issues that are controlling our society.
Ron. I just didn't want to get into it because I'm only 2 days from that day of I don't
I,
remember half of
I
my.
understand where you're coming from, bro.
Yeah.
If there is a God, how cruel can he be for doing that? How cruel can he be to look at quote unquote his creator, and yet we have homeless on the street, we have people starving, we have people that can't
We're
afford to even
bombing the shit out of fucking poor people. We're bombing the shit out
put
of poor people. We're not hitting the leaders. We
no.
bomb the fucking goddamn neighborhoods.
What kind of a God is that? Oh, that's a great God. Yeah, I want him as my buddy. Yeah, I do. Not.
I feel the way George Carlin felt about it. And broke, I did say before I fucking mentioned any of it, I hope my mother's in a better place. I hope my girlfriend's in a
Oh,
better place. I hope my
I do
fucking
too.
goddamn best friend is in a better place. But you know what?
I do too.
I don't know, so I'm not gonna push my fucking shit on somebody else. Because if I said fucking somebody was talking to me in my closet at night and I was bowing down and I got a little shrine going, if I said that to a psychiatrist, they'd be fucking have me in question.
Oh,
There'd be
going.
some
Well,
doubt about my mentality.
here's the other part. I had one of the world's top most dangerous jobs, and yet I'm still here. And she was taking care of me when I came back and helping me deal with what mentally was fucking with me through the fire
And you've
season.
probably seen some
And
motherfuckers get
uh,
burnt.
yes, I've seen shit I don't like to talk about.
Yeah,
I've lost
exactly. We
friends.
all have.
That
We
man.
all have.
I've watched friends just not. It's not cool.
I've watched them give up and die weeks later.
But
You know.
hey, Brooke, I have a question for you. Did you crawl into the bottle when your wife died?
No.
No.
Are you a drunk, Brooke?
Nope.
Exactly. His wife fucking passed away, but he's not sounding like, well, I need $10 a shot. No. Broke actually does fucking shit with his fucking life, man. He is trying to move forward. Sometimes he takes a couple steps back, which you know, is just whatever. I imagine if I lost my wife, it'd be the same way. I'd be a wreck, right? But
The rest of our lives, we're going to be thinking about our significant others or somebody that we really cared about. I always think of my buddy on 420.
but
I
I
don't go to 420 without thinking about him.
told my wife
On that subject, I was so upset at the end of the day. I was just, I don't know. I had a little tiny episode. I don't remember part of the day. But I went and did something that I found out this morning. I went and did. Well, I did. I paid attention this morning. I went and paid for a year of Wendy, and I'm like, when did I do that? And I went and looked at it. I did that Tuesday at
Well,
like
that's
7 o'clock
good,
at
bro.
night.
You like doing the weather, and there's nothing wrong in that, man.
No,
But
there's nothing wrong with it.
but you know what I'm saying? I've
That's
told my
what it
wife, if you pass before me, I will celebrate your life. I will not mourn your loss. I will
Yeah.
not be in mourning. I will celebrate your life. I will do everything that you ever wanted to do. I will do it.
My funeral. I want that one song by Zeppelin. In my time of dying.
Yep.
I want no one to mourn.
Hey,
I don't.
yeah.
I want more kids.
You know what I want when I'm gone? Go ahead and cremate me. Don't take up a space of ground. That's not your dad. Go talk
Yeah.
to Clausen Aviation, the guys that run the tankers, and tell them who your dad is. They already know who I am. Hand them my ashes. They might, and tell them Dad jumped on the biggest fire of the year that after he dies. Because I'm probably gonna die in the winter. The next biggest fire they have, dump my ashes and blow me worldwide. Because
Exactly.
send me home to what I did for my whole life.
I want to
The
be
woods
dropped
and
in
fire.
volcano.
Ashes to ashes.
Yep.
I do. I want to be wrapped up like a mummy and dropped from a helicopter into a fucking erupting volcano.
I want to be
That
like the
one might
Vikings.
be
They
hard. See.
put them on the little dinghy and shoot burning arrows at them.
Yeah, put me on the dinghy and shoot some. Hey, there's your volcano, bitch. What the hell you know?
What movie was that they honored the kids? Got the old guy's body, and he wanted to be like his ancestors, and put on a dinghy, and they put wood and they shot arrows at his canoe as he went, moved out to sea. They were off the beach. They were shooting arrows, and they finally hit it, and it burnt. And it became fish food.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to become a worm food.
One of my friends told me that's really screwed. I'm like, yeah, but that's what I did for a living. That's what I want. I did with my wife what she wanted. Hey, Jay Blues.
You're not going to feel a thing.
I'm going to be gone. Party. Don't go. I understand there is about a year of, oh my
Jay
God,
Blues.
and moping. But after that, you got to get up, put your one foot in front of the other, and walk out the door. Do stuff.
That reminds me of the Christmas movie Rudolph. Put one foot in front of the other. I'm sorry, I had to use the cartoon reference.
You animators have given us so many fucking subliminal messages as a kid to get up and move our ass and do something that people don't even realize. I do.
That's right. Remember this?
It fucking almost raised us some at times. Sat in front of the fucking TV and watched the fucking cartoons.
If you ever watch the sign-offs, pay your taxes, obey the government.
But like the one you were talking, Rudolph with the song "Put One Foot in Front of the Other, and soon you'll be walking out the door." That is a big life lesson that our generation would learn from your generation.
We were taught fucking as we grew older. As children, we were taught about they programming us, even like Ring Around the Rosies. Such a simple little thing. Every one of us probably did it when we were fucking 5, 6 years old. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. Posy. From a goddamn fucking plane.
Fall down.
Yeah.
Well,
they burnt them in the fucking funeral pyre. What is that called when they pile the bodies up and burn them? That's what they did, and they were saying about it. The kids did.
Yeah, they made a song about it, and it's from the time of the plague.
Yep.
And then we teach it to our kids, and then our kids find out fucking 10,
Yeah,
15,
but
20, 50
Motor,
years later, what it's about.
Motor, you got to admit, most of us were self-sufficient by the age of 6. Our parents were both working. They weren't home until like 6 o'clock at night.
I wouldn't
And
say I
we,
wasn't say I
and
was
when
self-sufficient,
I-
but
Right.
my
I
sister and
didn't
brother
pay
were
the,
watching me.
I didn't pay the rent,
Well,
and I
that,
didn't
yeah,
pay
well,
the
we were
bill.
being provided for.
But
That's what
otherwise, I took care of myself. My older brother was off doing his thing. My younger brother was doing his thing. All of us were, you
we
know,
had fucking each had a chore at the end of the fucking day. When we got home from school, my mom wasn't home. Only had one
yep,
parent. Fucking, we did a chore piece and we could do our homework or go out. If we went out, we had to do our homework that night.
yep.
Had to, or else we didn't get fucking dinner or whatever. We'd get disciplined, a couple weeks grounded or whatever. I've had to write sentences 500 times. My mom used to make me do that because she found that out from the teachers and shit. And, oh, okay, I'll make you come home and do that shit too. You want to fucking.
I my son's a chip off the old block. I passed all my classes, but he doesn't understand. In high school, I passed my classes for 2 reasons, but I did not do. I took my tests. I passed my tests. I passed them very well. Same thing he does. Middle of the week work, yeah, okay. The dog ate it. The cat ran off with. The cat pissed on it. I wasn't gonna redo it and bring it. But if you want cat piss paperwork, I'll bring it next time. And the other one was I had so much dirt on my teachers. I knew what teacher was doing what and what teacher was doing what other teacher.
we had, we knew, what was his name? Something Wood something. His last name was Wood something. Um, but he used to fucking go in. He was a shop teacher. He would go in the fucking supply room and fucking drink, and you could tell he'd be drunk, fucking, walking
I
around there.
I was a classroom aide for the whole year. All I had to do was be there at the start of class after lunch and remind my teacher that he needed to wipe his nose because he had been eating a lot of powdered donuts in one spot on his face.
Powder donut.
That's the way I'd say it to him. Oh, were those some good powdered donuts? And he'd look at me and he'd disappear across the hall to the bathroom and come back and go, all right.
Do one of these numbers and shit.
Oh,
I'm
he'd go to
annoyed.
the bathroom. He'd like cover his face, go to the
Make
bathroom,
sure
come
you get it
back.
all.
Yeah. And then he'd tell me about 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the classroom. All right. I need you to go blah, blah, blah for me. That meant you can get the hell out of here. Thank you.
Did you get nosebleeds?
Not in front of us, but
Okay.
he
Not that you know of, anyways.
yeah. He had a good problem. I passed his
It,
class
it,
with an A.
I've been around plenty of coconuts, and most of them have nosebleeds once in a while.
I used to laugh because he gave me an A+ the first time I did that for him, and I'm like, dude, you can't be giving me A+s. You'll get me in trouble at home. My dad will know something's up.
Start expecting it too. Start expecting
Yeah.
it too. So you couldn't fuck off ever. You always had to fucking bring home B's and A's, and I wasn't that kid. I'd bring home a variety of letters on my card, all
Uh,
the way up to
my
F.
my girlfriend did most of my homework when I did homework.
I
I
didn't.
think
I didn't go through high school, and I
she
went back to
she just
adult
know.
ed for 1 year. Had a seizure in class in the school, and they cleared the school out like a fucking fire drill. That's what I was told. Ambulance showed up and took me out of there, but I had 5 A's out of 6 classes. The teacher that gave me a C, I had the seizure in her room.
Oh, what a witch!
Yep. But I had her for math too, and she gave me an A in math. But she gave me a fucking C in that one class, and it was only contemporary social problems. Everybody passed it.
Well, what's funny is I used to carry a D in PE, but I was actually one of the track star members because we'd go out there to do our daily run for cross country. It's like a 2 mile. We'd go halfway through it, stop, get out the pack of cigarettes we hid there that morning, smoke a couple cigarettes, get back and run. We didn't know the teacher had this spot up on the gym to where he could go up on top of the gym and with binoculars watch all of his students run this cross country course. He busted us so hard he let us get away with it for about a week, and then we come running in one day, and from behind the tree after we lit the cigarette, here comes Coach. I'm like, oh shit. He's like, and how do you guys still come in like in the top 5? How? Because we huff it over to here, have a couple cigarettes, and then huff it in. Once we seen what's his name go by, we put out our cigarette and we haul ass and flick him shit the whole way the rest of the course. He goes, yeah, you guys are always in the top 5. I don't understand. Every day you're sitting here smoking a cigarette.
Love school, man. School
My
was
one-
awesome for me. I loved college. College was awesome.
I liked school, but I didn't like going.
College was great, man.
Oh, dude, when I went and got my fire job, I'm like, cool, I'll be able to work myself up through the industry. Oh, yeah, you got to go take this class. We're going to make you this, but you need these 2 classes. Oh, keep this. You need 2 more classes this year. I'm like, fuck.
I really wish that I would have went to high school though, at the time when I was young, because I played fucking football. I loved playing football. Would have been great on the defense. I can just know. I was one of the best on the field all the time, defense.
I
Then
was.
again, I was in the drama class too, so I did.
Oh, I
Julius
was a
Caesar.
techie. We had a full theater at our high school, and I was one of the technicians. From like my brother
I
was
was
one.
AV guy one time or 2 years too in elementary school.
My brother brought me over when he was in the theater. He was grades ahead of me, but when I was in 7th grade, he brought me over one day trying to keep me out of trouble, and the teacher liked me so much. I worked that theater from 7th grade on till 12th grade. I knew what light went where, and we didn't get in trouble for cussing and telling people to stop moving off that X and stand right there. I got to light you right.
You
I
know,
told you not to move.
high school was a blur for me, but college, I could talk about college because college was awesome, including Disney
I've
college.
had that
I've been to
camera
college
here.
for 8 years, man. I went to college
Seagull.
for 8 years
Oh,
and
Z,
worked full time.
I went to college and pulled off a minimum of a week-long class, usually 2 weeks long. My whole life. After I got 1 year break, and then I was right back into
What's up,
school. I was
Smoke?
like, school.
Hey, Smoke, we're
Smoke.
on Rod's channel,
Welcome in.
and if you click the link up in the top, you can come on over. Ron's, man.
You know what? I never put the StreamYard link or pinned it.
Oh, you mean I gotta go give now? I gotta go give Z a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, well we're on.
Oh, I forgot. I got to too.
We're on my YouTube and Kick.
Oh, okay.
I didn't use Twitch, man. Sorry.
You didn't use Twitch, dude. My Twitch is our Twitch. It may be mine, but I call it our Twitch is doing quite well, Z.
Oh, is it?
Yes, quite well.
Why can't I click on my live? My live. I'm tapping it.
It doesn't like you, man.
It says 1 view, 2 hours. Is it? Why does it say 1 view?
You only got one person watching you, man.
But it's not fucking coming up.
You got 7
let me
thumbs
look.
up, and mine says there's 11 watching you now.
Well, I see that. There's 15 actually now.
Wait a minute.
But it's
You know
not
what?
clicking on that. It's like it ended.
Oh, it's not. It's not. It's still going.
Yeah, I clicked right on this one that says upcoming. Goes right to the chat.
Hey, you're
This
doing
one,
good, man. You got
don't
11
do
people
shit.
watching, and you got 11 likes, man.
I think I got to reset this fucking tablet. How about that?
Oh,
Maybe
restart
that
it.
will. Yeah, reset it. Yep. Ghost Eagle, what's going on?
Hey, Ghost, how you going? Somewhere in the chat, Ron didn't pin it, but somewhere in the chat, there's a link. Come up here, Ghost. We need to hear some humor.
Yeah, Ghost, man. We haven't talked to you in a while.
How's the weather up there by that country of Portland?
Oh, I
the
was
link.
wondering why it looked dark, but it's not, man. I was still looking at my page. I'll be all right.
Gee.
Hey, so I'm gonna be like silent for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna eat my dinner real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Hey, before you go, you want to hear another funny thing? I've been
Well, I can
making.
hear you while I'm silent.
I want to see your reaction. I've been making this table for my son out of some of that scrap wood I got. He had a size he wanted it
Right?
for width. I go plane it this morning and get it all flat. I put the plane. I get all ready, vacuum started. I check the planer before I put it on the wood. It starts cool. Everything's going. I put it on the wood and it goes click, and that's it. And
Well,
I see when I try to start it, I tap it once with the rubber. I give it a tap with the screwdriver handle,
right.
and there's a spark in there, and I'm like, oh, now I got to go rip this thing apart and see what actually happened.
Hey,
What the
man,
hell?
you got the same luck as I do, man. Well, I'm going to go eat dinner, guys. I'm just going to shut off my camera. I'm going to
What are you having for dinner?
chicken nuggets
There you
Chicken
go.
nuggets from where?
Home.
from the air fryer. That's the only thing I'm allowed to run. So I'll be right back in like 10 minutes.
All right. Anybody want to come on up? My laptop or my tablet's resetting now. Still.
I still can't believe I went and spent money Tuesday in the middle of a blackout. And I
You
had
guys
to have
had a
done it.
blackout, or you
Yeah,
had one? You mean?
I had one.
Yeah.
I had a small seizure and I blacked out and most of that day's gone. But I find out I'm looking today
No,
at my Windy app and I'm sitting there looking going, wait a minute, it ain't telling me to buy the premium. Wait a minute. Why does it say premium at the bottom of my name? And then I went and checked my email and went, oh shit. When did I do this? Tuesday at like 8 p.m. What the hell?
wow. I
That's
don't know.
okay. I didn't spend any other money. I checked. But I'm like, I don't remember doing it. I mean, it's something I've been debating doing, but at least I signed up for the smart plan. The discount.
All right. Finally, the fucker came back on. It was had to. It. What is it? Like reset.
Yeah, it dumps all the temporary memory in it,
It
and
downloaded something. I
oh,
can't remember.
you probably had the update to the apps or an app or the actual working stuff in it because updates they had a big one that literally forced itself on me the other day,
Yeah,
but
that's what it just did. It automatically went on or
it was
started.
it it was
It wasn't.
security and something in the internals of the computer, but the computer's running better now.
Shit. I'll have to. Let's see.
I actually don't mind that it does that. I know some friends are like, "Wow, why do you always say updates?" Well, because they just sent out a security update.
What the fucking hell? I just clicked on something. I don't know what the fuck it was.
You clicked on the ad and it took you to whatever that ad was about.
Yeah, I don't. There was multiple videos up there. I thought I was hit my lives, but I hit something else, I guess.
At least he didn't take it to any clown porn.
It won't let me on there. This is fucking the most unusual thing. I've never had this happen. It will not let me on that live.
It won't let you into the live.
It won't let me in the chat. Will not let me in the chat.
Will it let you into the it lets you into your page, so it's signed in, but you can't click on. You're having trouble going to the chat part of it.
Usually, it will say live on the screen. It doesn't say live.
Wow! Did you go
says
into
one
the
view
live chat
2 hours ago? It
Did
ain't
you
even 2 hours ago. Go ahead.
Did you go over? Do you have a tab there that says lives?
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
YouTube's fucking with you, Ron.
Yeah.
2 hours ago, you're only an hour and 25 minutes into the stream, Ron.
Yeah.
It's on.
You know what? Sign out and then sign back in.
I've never signed off of YouTube. I don't remember the fucking password and all that. That was fucking 12, 14 years ago. 2013.
Well, how did you sign the new device into your YouTube?
Automatically does it. It's automatic. Same fucking. All I got to do is download the email and everything, and it downloads everything that's on that email.
Well, then that means your password's in there. You could sign out and
Probably
sign back
somewhere.
in, and it should automatically sign you in.
Shit, I don't even know how to. Well, I got just a phone. I don't have enough storage to fucking download some videos that I wanted to download.
All right, I'm back.
Or upload, I should say, on my regular videos.
I will be on too much longer, Ron. I have to leave at like 4 a.m. So
where are you going at 4 a.m?
We are all meeting. We're having a meeting before we do a pop-up tomorrow.
Oh, I thought those were Sundays.
We're going to try it during the week.
Are you going to make this one? You need somebody to call you at your 4?
Oh, no, I'll be up, man. That's why I said I'm not going to be on too much longer. I need to get some sleep. So I don't oversleep, broke.
Hey, I try to call you on important days and wake your ass up.
I've got 4 alarms set.
So I can't even go in there. Ghost Eagle, if you want to turn the camera off, you're more than welcome to. I'll give you a second here. I know you're not camera shy. What's happening, sir? How you doing, man? Peace.
Go.
We finally got this weird, strange, big, huge yellow ball outside. Everybody's starting to go crazy. You know, they're starting to clean up their yard and they're starting to wear shorts and shit.
Oh, you can finally see the street light, huh? I swear it's a moving street light.
You know, Z.
What's up, Ghost Eagle, brother?
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm doing great. Yatahe.
Yatahe, watch the Yasho Hono. Bakwe.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
The highway's so busy here that it's been busy since yesterday. It's almost like nonstop. We get like a half hour, 45-minute break at right around now, dinner time, and then it's off and going again.
Oh yeah. We've had nonstop BS.
Well, you're right up there next to the big giant organ BS.
Yeah,
hey, Brooke, we gotta chop off your leg,
got
man.
that window and I could almost see it. It's like, man, but you sure can smell it.
You know that, right, Brooke?
What?
We gotta chop off your leg.
Which leg?
Either one. Because
there's a choice.
See, if you're going to be Skunkbeard the Pirate, you got to be peg laid. too.
Oh,
No,
somebody
no,
said
no,
that.
no.
We can tie an old dead chicken to your shoulder as the parrot.
No.
Oh, Z, I was gonna fucking mention somebody's name from the past.
Hey, we can. I'll get that slow burning gunpowder fuse though
One like,
braided in.
or at
Oh,
least one
Peg
foot.
Leg Rick.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
his
just
new
stick
fucking wrestling
the
name.
shoulder that way it don't leave.
I hate to talk bad about him, but
Oh,
you
come on.
kidding?
He
That
talks bad
neo-Nazi
about
motherfucker.
everybody. He
yeah,
talks
he would
bad
probably
about
talk bad about
everybody.
me.
Oh yeah.
He talks bad about everybody. If he's talking nice about somebody, send him to the hospital. Something's wrong.
I haven't seen him around in a long time. Then again, I don't think he ever goes over at
Have you?
the shit show.
He
I don't think he does.
occasionally appears. Last time I seen him was at the shit show,
Okay.
spreading his.
I think it was last time I seen him too.
Yeah, spreading
what have
his
you been up
special
to?
kind of love.
Mr. Ghost Eagle Guardian. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share his channel. What have you been up to, Mr. Ghost Eagle?
I got heart tests done, and my heart's now at 53%.
Well, that's not good.
It's up from what it was before.
Oh, it's up.
Got to
Yeah.
take it slow now.
Better.
Well, that's Mo better.
See, don't you go in the Discord? The meme section is basically Ghost and Gunny back and forth with the memes. I mean, gosh. There's days I just sit back and go, that's funny. Oh, I get that sense of humor. Oh, Gunny's going to love. Oh, there it is. Yep, he liked that one. Here's his counter.
I haven't been on your Discord, I don't know, like a month, man. I've been like sidetracked, broke. I'm trying to do my project, and it's not working. I'm getting pissed, and I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm an angry person.
Which project is this you're pissed about?
That nobody wants to fucking help me, man. I need help. I need people in all 50 states to fucking put on their big white pants and go out there and help me solve this homeless issue. That's my issue, bro.
Dude, every chance I get, we help a homeless.
I'm not talking about you. I know you do.
But
I know Ron does. I know Ghost does. I'll tell you about the people who are fucking, oh, hey, let me have $10 a shot for your vodka. Well, I'm a disgusting human and loving Queefy the whale. But, you know, I'm just saying that these people,
Queefy the whale.
I was a kid on the streets.
Z, I don't even see it pinned in yours. I see the survey.
Oh yeah, I put up a poll, man.
Yeah,
I don't even know how it's doing.
Pin my live up there, or just drop my live, and I'm gonna see if I can get to the chat.
I have your live pinned.
I know, but I want to try to get to my chat. I can't get it from my page. Maybe I can get it if you drop the live link.
Oh,
or Char, if you could do that.
Well, I haven't pinned it. Hey, Char, can you please
I can get in your chat
link, man? Broke did it.
Thank you, bro.
Wait, sleeping Char, Broke beat you, man.
That's my life. Thank you, bro.
Fucking Char's sleeping, man. Guys, I really hate to do this, but I have to get up at 4 a.m. I apologize for me leaving, but I do need my beauty sleep.
Yeah, we know you need your beauty sleep. A lot of beauty sleep.
Yeah, like eternal rest beauty sleep, but no, I got to get up at 4, and I'm going to do this. And
it ain't even 10 o'clock, damn it. I see how you are.
I gotta go, man, because if I don't,
Peace.
I'm just going to be not with it. Hey, everybody
You
out
want me to
there,
call and harass you till you wake up?
Appreciate you.
2, 1. I can call you at like 12:30.
no, man,
12:45.
no, 4 a.m. I have to be there, so
Think you're
3:30 I have to get up.
okay. 3:30. That's 2:30, 1:30, 12:30. I have to call you. Got it.
Okay,
Setting the
right.
alarm now.
Call me then. All right, man. Peace, love, weed. Do me a favor, people. Donate to your local food shelter, your food bank, whatever. Don't give these motherfuckers $10 a shot and watch them get drunk and stupid and act like complete moron, right? As far as Queefy the whale goes, harpoon the bitch. Maybe she'll deflate and get out of our lives. Everybody, have a good day. Drive fast. Turn left.
Take.
I didn't know you liked NASCAR though.
Big left-hand turn,
Yeah.
or is it a right-hand turn?
Drive fast, turn left.
It's a right-hand turn though in a race.
No, they're going around
Most of them.
counterclockwise, don't they?
Those right turns hurt.
So how's it been going, Ghost Eagle? You been going live or anything? I stopped in there the last time, I think, or the time before that. No, actually, yeah, there's time before that because last time it was the middle of the night. I missed it.
Yeah. I'm going live again here tonight, maybe some music and stuff like that, and just kind of chill, relax, and might do some karaoke.
That's what I've been doing lately. But I always do that once in a while. Just do a live and fucking play music.
You're gonna try to scare Inoki tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to
maybe I'll
Oklahoma.
stop by. Maybe I'll stop by if I'm
He's gonna
back.
carry the weight.
I'm supposed
Yeah.
to go play cribbage here in a little bit. I've been postponing it because I was pissed about a tool like deciding to die right when I'm going to use it.
Well, yeah, there's a couple of people that are, if they are in our chat, they are to be booted completely.
Oh, just time me out, please. Don't boot me.
No, I'll boot you. All right. Then I'll have Motor reel you back in. Then we'll boot you again. You're like a yo-yo.
I go up. They got all those timeouts. I just go up the line now. It depends on how rude somebody's being. You know, I'll give them the 10-second, then the minute, then the 3 minutes, and unless they're being really bad, then it's just 1, 2, you're out.
I literally have the Nightbot timing people out. And you know what the Nightbot times people out for. There's a couple words, but otherwise the Nightbot's really finicky in my channel. It might be just your channel name that gets you timed out.
You know who I seen go live today, bro?
Who?
The one, the other freedom fighter. You know what I'm talking about? Black
Not
National.
Oh, really? He went live today.
Yep. Had his chat turned off.
Damn, if I'd have seen him go live, I'd have went over there and reported that stream.
I didn't know I was still subscribed. It popped up. Smoke him if you got him. Holy shit.
I wonder if he's got the after video chat turned off.
I couldn't get into a chat. Maybe he had me blocked from it. I don't know.
No, I mean, there's the chat during the video and then, comments. I guess it's called comments on YouTube.
It's a chat room.
Hey, Skyzilla.
Oh no, he had
No.
the comments off too. Sorry, Ghost.
After the video comments. Once
the
chat
them were
answers comments.
okay.
You can turn them both
I'll
on.
have to. I ain't gonna check because I don't want to talk to that weirdo. Human
Me
names
either.
A crude. Okay, is to be. All right. Let me. Okay, the ones from the Bible and the other ones we were just talking about. Rick. Same name.
All right.
Is that him? Is that who you're talking about? Ghost?
No, different one.
You know Rick Crude.
Oh yeah, I know that piece of crap.
Yeah. But that's not who you're talking about. You're talking about somebody else.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry for saying that, but you know what? If they're being timed out, they'll know sooner or later.
Well, let's put it this way: the foul things he said about my deceased daughter, he's lucky he's still breathing.
Oy, oy, oy.
The foul
See,
thing she said to Silver Diamond when she was in the hospital and nobody knew if she was going to make it through the aneurysm operation.
Oh yeah, I know.
Wow, God.
I forgot
this shit
her
goes
name
on in
was
every
Silver.
fucking community.
I was there when she was in the hospital because I was just not too far from it. I forgot her stupid name was Silver, and it's like, duh, I'm looking for her and couldn't remember. I'm glad she made it through that.
Me too.
She's good people.
Oh yeah, she's a sweetheart and a half.
That's we were just talking about. We've been talking about it. We always talked about it a long time ago about the drama, and it's in every community. It's everywhere you fucking go. And there is channels where they don't tolerate it and shit. But them people, if you seen them on another channel, they're a different fucking person. You know?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I tell you, there's one thing that gets me is there's a community like ours where we try to keep the drama out, but there's people that bring it in.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have drama too between us, but between us, it's always been very little, minuscule. We don't fucking carry on. We don't insult each other. We don't fucking act like fucking high schoolers, you know,
Well, we
or
do
some
all
fucking drunk at the fucking bar.
Yeah, but we drop it. We have fun after that, you know.
Yeah. We're
But
gonna
look,
have fucking differences. You're gonna irritate me, and I'm gonna irritate you once or twice.
well,
And then Ghost is gonna poke both of us to make sure we're still irritated.
Oh, Ghost is always full of them. He always picking. He gets me. He gets everybody.
Dude, Ron, I have to laugh. I haven't checked. There's probably. Oh, I'm surprised there isn't more memes.
Yo, he did make a comment when he first came in. I seen that one. I laughed at that. I forgot what the fuck. Oh, I didn't even put that on, and I played 2 songs. I never put that on. Thank you, Shar, for dropping that. What the hell did you say, Ghost, when you came in?
I sat there. He said, "Oh no, what the hell did I just say?" Oh, I said even your live rejects you.
Yeah, yep. There it is. There it is. I found it. I've never had that happen, but it went right through to that link that dropped. I'm fucking boom. I'm in my chat now, and I pinned the link, but I could not click on it from my page. Never had that
weird.
happen.
That's weird.
No. Whoops. Now I got to go all the way back up. And the chat probably still won't move, but nobody's been commenting for a little bit, a couple minutes.
They're all smoking.
Yeah. Jay Blue started it. Or Shar, one of the two. Shar, I don't think's here anymore. If you are. Oh, she did say goodnight, damn it. Excuse me.
Probably over on her friend's stream.
Yes, she was over on Z's. She was sharing links. She was going back and forth. She's sharing links in both.
Well, and she was over on one of her friends who had a live
Oh,
going.
maybe that's where she went. Okay. Smoke 'em up, J Booze. You got that right.
I could figure out how to. If I could figure out how to replace Char's computer for her, I would do it. I might
When's
have
next? Go ahead.
I might have another one of those fundraiser things I did last year, behind the scenes thing.
Yeah. I was supposed to get these fucking poles from my neighbor, but he was fucking gone for the weekend. Came back Sunday, and then he was out there mowing the lawn, and then all of a sudden he's a scrapper, and he brought home his bobcat. He's putting metal all up on his fucking trailer from that was in the backyard. So I let him be.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to go over there either. You get sucked into helping put the roof on.
He's helped me. That guy he moved all those logs from that tree with that bobcat, and he was going to do it for free. You know, I threw him $20, and he didn't want it. And I said, "Man, gas, go buy a couple drinks for you and your wife."
But fill up the bobcat, dude.
Exactly. That's what I first said. Take it for gas at least. If you don't want no money, thank you very much, man. That was awesome. But at least fill your tank. Fill a 5-gallon tank or whatever. Get a 5-gallon can.
Diesel's so high too. It used to be the lowest price thing, and now
boy.
it's the highest price thing.
It's at
Yeah, and
$6.
diesel's not even something that you use. It's not refined like normal gas that we use.
It's a byproduct of making unleaded. So is kerosene, but they're two of the highest priced things, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
There's one tiny process they have to put it through to remove the sulfur out of it, but they got to do the same thing for unleaded. So it's just like, what? I don't get you guys.
I haven't brought my propane this year. I wonder how much it is. It was $25 around last year.
Oh, you do the bottle exchange?
Yep.
Oh,
I got 2 of those.
I just take my bottles down to the local gas station. They fill them. It costs me like.
Oh, that's where they have them in it's the city here. The gas stations have them locked in this fucking metal box outside.
Yeah, but I go to the ones that has a bulk tank there for fill, and they fill cars, RVs.
They used to actually. I think Michigan Avenue still got one, but they used to have them around here. Some of the truck stops and certain gas stations.
Yeah, that's the cheapest place to get them. Just take your bottle to that place, and it's cheaper.
I went to the one on Michigan when I lived in.
Last time I looked at the price to exchange a bottle, I picked up the 2 bottles I had and went, well, that was the cheapest bottles I ever bought, and walked down, and we drove down the street to the gas station and had them filled for 1/3 of the price.
Yeah, I think it was like at least 50, 60 cents cheaper a gallon. At least.
Now I got to use a hand plane. God, I'm so upset.
Oh, man. I was going to go out there and mow the lawn today, and I didn't do it. So definitely have to do it tomorrow.
Oh, and as a military brat to a veteran, I haven't forgotten ghosting. I was taught that very, very, very early in life. I have not forgotten what was done for all of us, and I thank your brothers and sisters.
All of our brothers, dads, grandparents, uncles. My one uncle was in the Korean War and Vietnam, and the other one, his brother, was in Vietnam.
My dad went on the hills of the Korean War
A couple of their
and
sons. I
was
think.
shipped to Thule, Greenland because of what his MOS was. He actually worked up there, and he did work with a scientist brought over from Germany that shoots things into the air.
Oh, boy.
Here, I got some dude pissed off at me the other day. He sat there, goes, "You served?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Where'd you serve?" And I said, "Your mom's house."
Ouch.
He goes, "What?" And I said, "Yeah. Tell your mom she makes good sandwiches."
You sure you weren't a Marine?
Nope.
Because you sound exactly like Gunny.
Well, he's been a douchebag. He sat there, he kept being all Mr. Tough, big badass and stuff like that. He goes, "No, no, no. Where'd you serve at?" Say, "Denny's."
Good night, Char. Never had
Yeah.
a fucking food job.
Uh,
Every night,
uh,
short.
I wonder why they literally got to do that.
Do what? Say
Night,
it.
Char.
Good night,
Oh,
Char.
some of these people, they act like you have to tell them what your whole military career was. I wasn't. I was just a brat stationed on many a bases, but I see people do it to my dad all the time, and they do it to Ghost. They do it to Gunny.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucked up.
I actually got a group of veterans in the Portland area that still to this day say I served. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm a career brat. That's why you think I'm served. My dad was a sergeant major. Come on. He was. Yeah, think about it.
You know, uh, that's what we were talking about. How the veterans, homelessness, and everything. And it's like every one of us have somebody in our family tree that's been served in the
Uh
military,
Hey,
huh.
John. Oh,
and
yeah.
they've been treated the same fucking way, just like a army ant.
This
Oh shit!
the
I
last
just lost.
guy I saw giving my dad a hard time. He made me run him up to the house. He left the wheelchair at the restaurant. I ran him up to the house. He goes inside. I hear him clicking furiously on the keyboard. He comes out and goes, "Oh, you're gonna love this. Take me back to the restaurant."
But I
Somebody
don't think
claiming stolen valor got called out that day.
anybody fucked with either one of my uncles. The one came back and he was one of those ones that had lost their fucking mind.
Hey, John.
And
Hey, John. How you doing?
Womack, John Womack, what's going on? And the other one, he was that one that had an attitude. And he moved in with us. Maybe that's where I got it. Yeah,
Dude, when
but
I
he
was a
was
little kid, after they taught me to make my bed, I had to bounce my dad would come in at any time and the quarter better bounce.
Yep.
first. He didn't really have an attitude.
Fucking drill
Attitude.
sergeant. I did. I told him one day, "You're a drill sergeant. I ain't doing that no more. I'm your kid, not one of your soldiers."
Oy. Yeah.
Yeah, I hated doing that every freaking morning.
Oh God. Don't dare go to breakfast without that bed at least being covered. I might not had to bounce the quarter after a little while. after years, and then me just finally saying no, but your bed better be covered all the way up over the pillows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It has to be
yeah.
at least fucking made like a bed. Yeah, I've always been that way because I sit on my bed and I don't want to sit on my sheets, get dirt or crumbs or ashes all over inside the sheets. You know, I always keep my fucking bed spread up.
Well, because of my problem, I sit in here on a day bed a lot, and that's where I stream from. And there's been times I've been glad I was sitting on this bed.
Oh yeah, it's the softest spot in the fucking house.
Yeah.
Well,
Trust me, I fell over things and I split my fucking head open on the fucking TV
Oh,
stand.
dude, I thought I broke my wrist last winter. I honestly thought I broke my wrist. Remember when I was complaining my damn right hand hurts? I thought I
Yep.
broke my wrist again.
Have you
Because,
ever come to and like move your arm, feel like it's broken?
uh-huh.
Yeah,
yep.
I've done
After
that.
I
Like
after
wake
I
up
have
and
a
the pain.
after
Go ahead.
I had a seizure, I swear I've been arm wrestling Conan and like uh Andre the Giant along with Superfly Snuka all within a 20-minute period.
Yeah, it feels
My
like
arm
somebody
just
rubbed
kills
my arm.
me for like a day. My arm kills me. Even my buddy that stops by all the time says he can tell. He told me I never say anything, but I know when you've had an episode because you'll be rubbing your arm and holding it like you're favoring it. I'm like, yeah. He goes, dude, you'd be rubbing it like it hurts like hell. And I'm like, he goes, I understand every muscle in your body has been clenching and unclenching, and people don't understand that. It
Oh yeah.
hurts.
I think that's one reason why my body's it's become a habit because you see this eye squinches, and that's the side I have my seizures on, and that's kind of what I do. I close my eyes all the time when I start feeling that, and it's become a habit from fucking having seizures. You know, once a month I have my episodes, not complete fall down seizures, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't have dancing on the floor all the time, but sometimes the go down,
it's
semi
been
go
like
down
been like
is
7 years
harder
since
than
I've
the
been to the
others.
hospital for that.
Oh,
Not
the
anymore.
orders are in my house. Don't you dare. Don't you dare call an ambulance. That's just going to cost me
Well,
money.
I don't know. I always told my mom and my brothers and my girlfriend, don't call the fucking ambulance. No, no, no. I don't want to go sit in the fucking hospital for 5 fucking hours. I know
And
I need
have
to.
them run me through a million tests and come back with the same thing. Well,
Same
nothing's
thing.
changed.
And all they're gonna
Nope.
do is hydrate me. I can hydrate myself after. I know better. No.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
these
have.
seizures take
Well,
everything in you.
when the co-host won't leave me alone, except for going in and bringing kid fishing into the room and jumping on me and laying down in my lap, literally will not let me up. I know something's coming, and I pull out the CBDs, the pure, almost pure CBDs, and start hitting it. It's helped a lot. Otherwise, he's laying around wherever. And you wouldn't. My mother-in-law trained this little shit. This guy right here, best service dog I've ever had. Yes, I'm torturing you.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
That's Buddy, but I call him co-host because he's always right here with me.
Yeah.
But my mother-in-law trained him to come and get her when I was gonna have an episode or I was acting in that way. She trained him and rewarded him heavily for doing that. So now he's like goes and gets kid fishing, comes back and won't get off me. I know something's going wrong. I'm gonna have to physically pick him up to get him to leave me alone, and he's right back. You're not getting up and walking around right now, Dad.
Well,
I know my Australian cattle dog would always come to the bed and just sit there and stare at me with that sad look. You know, like I'm here for you or whatever. I know you're going through something.
Now you sit down, and we'll deal with this. My buddy, his wife is epileptic, and her epilepsy dog literally will shove her down onto a chair, and then but he's a full German Shepherd. He will literally
Yeah.
lay across her lap, pin her on the couch, or pin her in a chair. We know something's coming, and
well,
it's never been a fail. Right after he gets her down. And she realizes she understands that when the dog's doing that, they've had it long enough that yeah.
I have one rule for anybody that's around me when I have my seizures. Don't hold me down.
oh
Don't
no,
don't call the ambulance.
my
My
buddy
daughter
figured
who
that out.
my
Don't flip
daughter
me
who
on my back. Don't flip me on my back because I feel like a turtle out of water.
Yeah.
my daughter who has epilepsy, I literally like get to her as fast as I can and just put my legs under her head. Twice it's happened while she was eating and I had to hold her on my lap, back up, belly down. So what was and like support her head so what was ever in her mouth she was choking on came out. But otherwise, just make sure she doesn't beat her head into the floor. She comes
Yeah.
out of it. That girl still to this day calls and tells me exactly what, how long, this, that, how she's feeling. They've actually had her call me from the hospital. They're like, we know how to calm her down if you'll just let us do it.
Yeah.
They go,
Oh,
how's that? We have to call her dad. Trust me, watch.
yeah.
I've heard the doctor standing there go, wow, I've never seen that work so quick. But I talk with my
Yeah, it
daughter.
does because you got to have somebody around you that cares about,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
knows
her,
what you're going through.
her, her best friend cares, but they still swear she has to talk
Yeah,
to dad.
yeah, well, it's different with you. Totally
Yeah,
different. I mean, your fucking blood. That's somebody. That's part of you. You know.
yeah. Been there for her for
Well,
years going
you
through
were
this.
there
So,
before she was here.
yep. There, but me and her, we're not like dad and daughter. We're like best friends.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, now that you're older and everything, of course.
And when
I
I
mean,
had my first seizure, that I was told by my wife and like five other friends that girl was the first one to me, and she sat there the whole time with my head in her lap, and then everybody's trying to do shit, and she got extremely pissed at everybody and chased them all away, including her mom. Just leave him alone. Let him come out of it. He's coming out of it. Leave him the F alone. We'll get him down. We'll get him in to find out what's going on after he comes out of it. I was like, she did what? I was like, my one good friend on the coast where we used to live goes, dude, I thought she was gonna kick my ass.
you
She
know,
scared
I
me a little bit. That girl is highly protective of you. I went, wow.
the one girl, one of my first girlfriends. Um, I had a seizure in her parents' house, and she told him he'll be okay, but just don't call the ambulance because they were gonna call. They laid me. I woke up on the couch. Fucking, she was laying next to me.
I got pissed a couple of years ago. I was up at Barton Park. We was floating the river from just outside of Boring and Estacada area. and this guy was having a seizure in the fucking river, and everybody was out there on their phones, sitting there videotaping it. And I'm on the other side of the river. I had to swim across the river to get to him, which everybody else is closer.
Yeah,
And
but
I,
see,
Just
some
to get
people
him.
don't act. Hey, people don't act fast. I noticed that from doing what I do.
well,
People will stand and stare before they'll fucking. I jump. I see something fucking bad happening. I pulled a kid
Uh-huh.
out of the canal at my buddy's house. Little 2-year old, 2.5-year old, 3-year old, whatever, fucking stumbled, fell into the water, and I already fell in that thing before in this muck for like a fucking up to your shins. And he's a 2-year old. He couldn't move or anything. He's on his back, and his head was barely sticking out. Nobody did nothing. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
nobody jumped. His mother was the only one like reached out, and she wasn't going in the water. She's in a nice dress and everything. I took like 5, 6 strides and fucking boop right in the water, picked him up, and I was in fucking a suit and shit.
Doesn't
oh
matter.
yeah.
Didn't matter to
Oh,
me. No.
I've seen some shit in rivers too. I actually at like 13, I had to save one of our friends because we did this annual swim across the lake we were at in Arizona all the time. Halfway across, he couldn't swim anymore.
Oh, Ghost Eagle dropped.
He might be back.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
probably
think
just
he was meaning to.
no. I think it just dropped signal or something. Um, what I was going to say to him too. We went when I went whitewater rafting. My best friend, he came right to my canoe or my raft. There's 5 rafts. He came over from his raft, and he's like, "You gonna be okay?" Actually, he goes, "Because if you think you're gonna have a seizure, they're gonna have to helicopter you out." He said, "There's nowhere to get to the river. Fucking once you're on the river, there's no dirt roads or nothing."
Yep.
I had to sign. Everybody has to sign their life away too before you go down that river, Gully
Uh-huh.
River. They make you sign a fucking release
So
form.
you won't blame. So the operator of the rafting trip won't get blamed for anything.
Yep, or the company. You can't sue. You know, fucking no problem. We thought something was up like that, Ghost Eagle. Yeah, and if it's a famous one, we were at the Whites. I think it's Whites down Gully River. I think it's Fayetteville, fucking West Virginia, something like that, or somethingville. That was fucking excellent though. Had a great time.
Yeah, my break time's always been fun, but my break time was never very long. Everybody got to go camp for the summer. I camped all summer long and worked my ass off for like 16 hours a day or more. So I guarantee I've camped in most of the 11 all of the 11 Western states, but in most of the areas of those states. I've
That's
been in
cool.
every county in Oregon, every county in Washington, every county in Idaho. I was like,
Yeah, I've camped near every one of the main rivers in Michigan. The Muskegon, fucking Asavo, and a Rifle, and I can't remember the one that starts with a C. Uh, Yeah, we used to do that once a year. All the friends donate. I think it was like $180 or $280, and you got 12, 20 people, whatever, donating into the camp that we get the site, and there's one little electric thing at the end. We run extension cords to it, and a couple people bring the RVs, and the rest are camping. And we were camping. The one night it rained, and everybody fucking was in the RVs, playing cards and shit and drinking. So nobody really got wet. Besides, some people put their tents in the wrong places.
Oh, I've actually had crew members where we tell them, "Hey, man, you don't want to put your tent right there. Move it over
Yeah.
this way about 3 feet." My
Put it up
tent's
near.
perfectly fine there, and then it rains really hard summer monsoon.
Yeah.
We come
Oh, but I
back and
like.
they're like, why's my tent in a lake?" We're like, dude, and you're next to it. Dude, we tried to tell you that was the low spot in this field.
Exactly.
Your tent's
I
perfectly
remember
fine.
there's like 3 tents. Their famous last words were fucking oh, I like this spot near the river. Well, no, you
Uh-huh.
may want to come up here near the trees where it's a little higher.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't say that. But I woke up on dry ground. I mean, it was pretty dry compared to what they were. They were in puddles. Their tents, one big
Oh,
fucking puddle.
dude, the couple years that happened and the people argued with us, I was like, wow, dude, you didn't want to listen. Don't be looking at us like we did it.
Yeah,
Nobody backed up here with a water truck and filled your tent. It's full because you're like a
put it
foot
in
and
the
a
wrong
half
spot.
lower than everybody else. That's the drainage area of this field. You can see it
And I
going
know
across
they were
the
probably
field.
told. uh, You know, I think I asked them one time we went. I said, you don't want to put it there because we already went. There's the Muskegon the second time because the Rifle River they woke up in the rain.
Remember last time you camped down? I'd just tell them, remember what happened last time you camped down by the river?
Yeah, with somebody else though.
Oh,
That I don't think they came. Went to the last year. Some friends didn't go. Sometimes some came only for 2 days, just the weekend or whatever, and some people would stay the week. You know, mostly people with the RVs would fucking stick around for a week or whatever.
oh yeah, my dad, one of my good buddies' dads, his dad would, if we had a fire anywhere around where he lived within a certain amount of couple 100 miles, he'd show up. We'd be sleeping
Oh,
in the RV. He
the
had
one
one of
coolest thing is the two. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
he had one of those. He's a tailgater. He's a serious college football
Oh,
tailgater. So he's got like
my,
the the $500,000 Class A RV. Oh my God, that was like staying at home when he'd show up.
my next door neighbor did that, and one of my old friends did, and yeah, fucking one guy's got his back of his truck set up for stereo system. Always one's got a fucking grill that they just go all out
Oh, there's a panel
before
on my
everyone.
there's a panel on the side of his RV that you open the two doors on it and they lock into place, and there's this giant TV in there, and he's got a
Yeah,
set.
somebody had one of those. I went one time down there,
I was
and
like,
somebody
holy
had a big TV.
shit.
We don't even go into the game. Some of them, they just all
Yeah,
stand around the TV.
no reason to go in the game. The party's in the parking lot.
Yep,
I've been to
yep.
like 3 Oregon Duck games, but I never went in. The party was in the parking lot.
And we've been finally the last 2-3 years been selling out a lot. First time ever. I mean, well, Stafford sold out, but after the last few years, they weren't. Probably more people in. No, I mean they had a lot in tailgating, but not 50,000. That's for sure. Probably a
Wow,
couple.
this one storm coming at you. Wow, the radar's faster now on this thing.
That's what I regret, broke. I didn't mow the lawn today. If it rains tonight or in the morning, I'm screwed.
Uh, you got clouds coming at you, but it's like 2 states to the west of you. I mean, it's
Okay.
coming that way. The thing's growing.
There's two
But
states that won't make it here till tomorrow night, probably.
yeah,
Like,
but
Chicago is like usually a day after.
you got some cloud cover hitting you.
Yeah. I
It's
mean, it depends on how fast it's moving, though.
it's moving pretty good. At the last frame, it's just entering Wisconsin.
Yeah, because it's usually anything from Lake Michigan west takes like a day, 24 hours to get to Detroit, the storm systems. But if it's like tornado-ridden fucking type storms, that shit can fucking come from Chicago to here in fucking couple hours. Maybe
Well,
3
look
or
in the
4.
basement. Here you go. Get yourself a glimpse of what's sitting out there.
Okay, cool.
This is the last 6 hours.
Yeah, that won't be here till tomorrow sometime. Good.
This is the last 6 hours of it. I could show you the last 12 hours if you would like.
It looks like it's expanding.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. I mean, look at
Yeah,
this
the
came
yellow
out.
is just growing. All that red on the west side of it. It's all
Here,
darkening.
we'll do this, and
See how
here's
it's
12.
turning orange?
Here's the last 12 hours.
Yeah, see that when it was blue, that's not even a big storm. It's just a dump of water. Now that shit's turning into storms, like
This is
tornadoes and shit.
what's happened
Soon.
in the last 12 hours since 7:30 this morning. This is what
Jeez.
it's done. That's Pacific time, not your time.
Yeah, it's past Wisconsin. That's over Iowa and North Dakota and that.
Yeah, because Wisconsin's right here.
Yeah, it's Minnesota, North Dakota, and that, and
Yeah.
Iowa and all that. So that will be at least a day.
Yeah.
Good. I can mow my lawn.
Oh,
Plus,
there's some lightning in this little cloud here. Watch this cloud. Right around here, you'll see this little cloud. This little cloud
maybe that's.
formation here.
Well, you know what? It's going to
Look at
grow
this.
right there around the lake.
See the
We get
lightning?
lake.
See the lightning over Wisconsin like a couple
Yeah,
hours ago? And then it
it broke.
dissipates as it comes across the lake.
We get lake effect storms. They just pop up over the river or over the water. I'm not bullshitting you.
I believe you, Pat. I haven't even checked to see if Ryan Hall's up. But yeah, I went. Oh, here, let's hit
Oh,
this.
that's what you were talking about, Pat. Yeah, see, that's one thing I couldn't live in Tornado Alley. I guess if I was born there, it'd be a little bit different, but I would never move there just because
There
of
we
that.
go.
You don't know.
Here's the radar. And I guess I get longer on the radar now too. I haven't tried it. Oh, I do. 6 hours or 12 hours. Here we go. 12 hours of the radar. Last 12 hours of the radar. Wow.
Yeah, it's growing, getting.
Cool. I haven't even gone and looked at Here's the wind map.
And you know what? That's a northern storm too. There's something that's going south of Michigan right now. It's not a big one. It's small, but a lot of the storms will pass underneath us from Tornado Alley. It just shoots across the country. But that one's a northern front storm.
Yeah, this one's going past below you.
Yep. We always get the top edge of some of these storms. It's be fucking tornadoes and shit in Ohio, and we just get the outskirts of the storm.
There's what the satellite sees for clouds. Because there's a ground view and then there's the looking down view. And I always like the looking down view. It shows us a little more.
Growing is thick.
Yeah, look at that.
It's either going to die out or else it's going to grow even more once it hits that water.
Hey,
Lake
that's
Michigan.
cool. The sun comes across better now, too. Hey, things are way different. Let's go check out 12 hours.
The western part of it.
I like the sun line.
Yeah, we've been having fucking 80-degree temperatures all week. We had 90 2 days. I mean, it wasn't 90, it was 89. I think the one day did hit 90, but the other one felt the same way. It was we had the fucking humidity. Just, I think one of those days I was mowing the fucking lawn. Well, I think it was just over 80 that day.
Yeah, so it's growing over the past 6 hours. I'll say that for it.
Yeah. And it looks like it's going to keep growing.
All right, let me stop that. Let me see what my dogs are going off for. Be right back.
No problem. I'm going to bring the phone in and get me some coffee. Some drink of water, too. You got somebody in the basement. Give me a second. Let me walk into the kitchen, set my cup down. Whoever's in the basement, give me a second or a minute. All right. Let me see here. Got downstairs. Uh-oh. Ghost Eagle's back. MacGyver. What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Having a good night?
We got a storm coming our way or something? I seen you had a map up.
Yeah, that's going across the upper part of the states. Going across.
You got shit coming at you.
Oh man, I got my get my roof repaired and it's leaking. Oh, fuck.
That's great. I was just saying about Chicago. We get your storms about a day later.
Yeah. That sucks. Oh, hey, I could be your forecast teller. Yeah, we got storms. You can have it the next day.
Well, I'm used to it. You know, our age. I've watched the storms throughout my life. You got Ohio and Illinois get storms, and if they're heading northwest, we're getting hit.
Yeah. Those suckers build up, get the big stratus going, and what the hell? You know you're in for a storm. The sky turns like kind of greenish color and shit. Like holy moly, then the hail.
Yep. And listen for fucking sounds too.
Yes. We had a microburst over my house a couple of years ago. 15 trees in my block all fell facing south.
Fucking wind kicks up. Man, I woke up to the fucking trees hitting the ground. I couldn't believe all the trees hitting the ground. Right. Walked out to the fucking front door by the time I woke up, and there was branches. I could hear them pop, pop, boom, pop, pop, boom. The fucking tree, almost the whole tree fell across the street. I watched it.
Damn. Now, a lot of evergreens, I don't know if they snapped internally or something, but a lot of tops of evergreen trees in my neighborhood are rotten. They're just brown and they're going to fall apart, be bald up there.
I got a picture of an evergreen tree from around the block. It's up on my community page from when that storm hit. Right. The pine tree is on the top is broke right off. It's laying in the yard. Right.
Well, my pine tree in my yard, the top's rotting. But my neighbor, same thing with his tree, it's rotting to the top. So maybe
common occurrence, but I live out here in the Pacific Northwest where it's a common thing.
Right. Yeah. You get big winds.
Yeah.
When I lived on the coast of Oregon, every winter, 100-mile-an-hour winds. The national news will be reporting.
Blizzard.
It's blowing 80, and we're sitting here going, the wind gauge on the fire station is reading 100.
Yeah, it's a blizzard.
And what's going on? And it's gusting over that. What do you mean it's blowing 80, news lady?
It's a blizzard. That's a big one.
That was the best blowjob she ever had.
Yeah, that's why the snowman had his pants down.
Yeah, I found that out. Storms are a lot worse than in the woods out near Muskegon when I was out at my uncle's place. It snowed really bad, and just the snow accumulation is totally different than the city.
Oh, we got a joke out here. Ghost will understand it. It's not raining unless it's coming in sideways or straight up.
Yeah.
The rain here, when it was coming down, I was in a driveway and it started hailing heavy.
I got a mover's blanket, put it on the top of the car because I thought the windshield was going to break. My wife's yelling my head, get in here, get here now. She got her dogs underneath her arms because she wanted to go to the bathroom. I swear to God, I was seeing the rain. Then this wind hit so dang hard, each rain pellet missed it right in front of me. So it was a whiteout. I couldn't see shit. Yeah, that wind.
Now where I live in the Cascades, oh my God, the snow, it's totally different snow here than when you live within a mile of the ocean.
Yeah, you get deep snow.
I know back, I think it was in 90 or 91, when my mom moved. I stayed there for like 4 or 5 months, and a storm hit there. The neighbor's garbage can was in our backyard across the street. He had a tree on his fucking whole house, and it crushed the upper floor.
I used to.
As I say, they were at Cedar Point that day, down in an amusement park in Ohio, Sandusky. Came home, and their whole house was destroyed, and it was being rained.
Good thing they're at Cedar Point. Good thing they're Cedar Point.
I used to work for the fire department. We'd go around and cut trees off a house. The fire chief would come get me, and with just us personally, we would go volunteer for the day and cut trees off the roofs of houses. It becomes quite.
I got 2 friends. You guys probably seen them out there cutting the trees up.
Yeah, see that you're videotaping that? Yep.
Yeah, he works. The one works for the city. Well, he retired. The fucked up thing is, the day after that storm is the day he retired. I'm not bullshitting you. The guy's been working for the city since we were working on a tree company when I was in my 20s. You know, it was 30 years ago. So he retired the day after that storm. I'm not bullshitting.
Hi, Kitty. Yeah. How you doing?
Hey, Kitty.
I used to laugh. We'd get water main breaks or something serious where the city crew had been at it for half the day. I'd show up and go, "Well, can I help?" And they're like, "We can't have you help." And the guy that managed all the city crew would show up and go, "You here to help?" And I go, "Yeah." They're like, "He can't help us." He goes, "Hell, he's on the city insurance. What do you mean he can't help? He's one of our firemen. Get out of his way. Let him do what he does."
Everybody's got a purpose when they're in
Acme AM. So where's Acme? Is that the same company that the Coyote would get all that cheesy shit from?
Yep. Exactly.
So it's cheesy radio? Acme AM, cheesy radio?
Yeah, what it is this. I had a station with my friend Mike from Wisconsin. I'd be in the morning shift and he'd be in the night shift. So I was Acme AM, he's Acme PM. So if you look up Acme PM, you'll see it. He goes live Saturday nights and Sundays.
Oh, wow. And you do lives? I thought I subscribed to you.
I haven't done any live. I got my channels taken away. I don't know reason. They won't tell me. They just took it away. The only thing I could think of is I have 2 computers with 2 different accounts, and they were conflicting, so they just fuck it. Boom.
No, you might have played a song that they didn't like one time too many, and away it goes.
I wasn't playing music because I wasn't streaming.
Huh.
Well, all it takes is somebody to say the wrong thing and some reports on your page for it.
Yeah. Anyways, when you give it back.
Nowadays, they dropped them 2 guys. They're brothers, and they were part of a little drama community, and they dropped both of their channels on the same night. No strikes. They got their strikes.
If you talk conspiracy shit, yeah, something comes down to it, and boom. That's the only thing I'd probably else think of because I talk a lot of shit.
Some of those drama guys, they knew it was coming. It was only a matter of time.
And look at this. I requested my channel's files back because I wanted to get my movies and shit. So downloaded them. They emailed me the package, so I opened it up. Dude, they had all my pictures in there. They have so much information on me. They knew when I was going to damn Arizona. They knew what hotel. All on this fucking Google. I went through every little file. So if you want, click on your Google account and download your file. You can see everything. They had pictures of a warped floor that a customer's complaining that I warped your floor from the dishwasher job, and it was warped before I got there. You know, they had those pictures on Google. It's like, what the fuck? And Windows 10 and 11, yeah, that's why it was for free. Yeah, so they can see every fucking thing.
Well, they could see everything before Windows 10 and 11.
Right, but still, they got all the shit on you. So in our future, I guess they can go through. Okay, we can see what kind of person you are because look at your Facebook, look at the things you were saying here, blah blah there and that there, and we don't need your kind. Off with his head.
Yeah, but they could do that way before Windows 7 came out.
Technology is always 10 years ahead or 20 years ahead.
I guess if we were to raise a coup, they would know about it right away.
Maybe not.
They have to do it verbally. Meet up.
Well, you can't use the internet because they'll use that against you.
No, you can't.
We're going to have another 1968.
Yeah. All you do is just say, hey, we got to meet up over here. That's all.
There's going to be riots from fucking LA to New York. I'm going to tell you about that.
Oh, wasn't that 2020?
What was the name of that movie?
No, it's not 2020. 2020 wasn't shit.
What was the name of that
fucking
movie?
House party. To what's going to come? Because of the fucking attitudes and the biased fucking pig-headed nature of everybody. And I mean everybody, even myself. I can be fucking pig-headed, you know. But we've become so fucking divided. And it's fucking sickening.
Yes, it is sickening. It is sickening. It's fucking pitiful. I hate it, man. You can see the difference. I mean, I don't know, man. They started more or less the Karen Deeren attitude people. Yeah,
I don't understand it, man.
I try to stay away from them.
I know 2020 looked totally different out here in Oregon than the rest of the country. It was crazy.
Was that a movie that you mentioned? Motor 19 what? What was the name of that?
No, the year 1968, there was the riots that went across America.
Oh yeah, Kent State, all that shit.
4 dead in Ohio. 4 dead in Ohio.
Yeah, that came after. I think that was 1970. I think that.
I thought that was 1968, 69, somewhere in there.
Oh, because I'm a trigger-happy fucking military guy.
You check that out. You might be right, bro.
I thought it was 68, but it could have been 69. I know it was before 70.
Can't now. See, now it's trying to make me update again.
Kent State. What'd they call it? The Kent State Massacre or something?
Yeah, that it will come up. Shooting for May 4th. Yeah, May 4th, 1970.
Oh, I thought it was like in the 60s.
It happened after. It was a Vietnam protest. That wasn't civil unrest. 1968 was about fucking the cops killed that one. They killed somebody that were standing outside a fucking store or a restaurant or a barber shop. They straight out killed fucking a couple of guys in Cleveland, I think it was. And that was like the biggest thing that happened. It was just like all the cop killings in the last few years. You know, people are not going to take it no more. You know, start shooting back.
And the name was Allison Krauss, Jeffrey Miller, Sandra Scholler, and William Schrader.
Broke, I used to say when they were protesting back in the day, I said, why ain't they using, the cops are shooting fucking shit at them and everything. I'd be using bottle rockets. That's what I was saying back in the 90s. The riots happened.
Like, did you see that? Did you get to see that 2020 4th of July fireworks fight? I can't remember where it was, but in this one city, the cops were
Roman candles. Roman candle
Yeah,
fight?
they were Roman candle and bottle rocketing each other in this
Yep.
one neighborhood, and they put it on YouTube. It was like a 4-hour long
Wow.
fireworks fight.
See, we've done it, but not that long.
It was 4 hours. That whole neighborhood was lit up. The one lady there's a couple people showing it. The one lady's like, I'd get you a better view, but there's no way in hell I'm going outside. There was Roman candles and bottle rockets bouncing off the street, housing, apartment complexes, cars, until it was like, wow.
Detroit's bad. I mean, 4th of July and New Year's Eve, at night it's like little Baghdad.
Oh, dude.
I had it on the live. I had it on the live. I was on a panel.
What city was this?
Detroit. That's where I live.
No, the fireworks fight.
Oh,
I can't remember which city it was. It was like it was back east somewhere. They didn't do that shit out here. We can't do that.
like
we'll burn down the state.
Chicago or Miami thing, maybe Philadelphia.
Yeah,
or
it was somewhere like that. Chicago, Boston. I don't know. It wasn't in the uppity up neighborhood. It was in the party neighborhoods. And man, that thing went on forever. I was laughing my ass off. But 4th of July and New Year's Eve here, 4th of July is nonstop. New Year's Eve, right around midnight, about 15 minutes before until a couple hours afterwards, it's nonstop. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, 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 bada boom, 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 boom.
It's in Fulton. I YouTubed it. There's one in Fulton. This firework war. Yeah.
Okay.
Fulton.
Fulton?
Yep.
Fulton. Where's Fulton?
Which state's that in?
I think it's in California.
Oh.
Fullerton?
Yeah, Fullerton.
Oh, the one I was watching was back east, but yeah, that one was probably pretty damn good too. I know there was a couple of them.
It's crazy. Kids are running all through the street shooting each other, or the Roman candles.
Yeah, dude, it was like, wow.
Yes. Hold on, the wife's calling me. We're looking at the rooftop camper.
Cool. It's that season. I haven't been camping in a while.
Oh no, I don't like those rooftop campers.
Yeah, it's a rooftop camper. We're gonna put 2 kayaks on top of that.
Oh, your kayak.
Yep, it's a two-man. It looks like a cigarette case, and it flips up like. Here, I'll show you my hands.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen them.
My buddy's got
flips up like this.
Some
flip on the side like that, but ours is gonna be like this.
Okay.
And we put a ladder on the side and walk up to it.
I've seen them.
Yeah, because what it is I'm tired if I get a camp, right? And I put a nice tent, because I get a tent a lot cheaper and bigger and nice and better. But when I leave my campsite to go do something, I'm afraid something is going to steal my tent, steal whatever I leave behind, because I hear a lot of that shit.
Yep.
I got a buddy out here in Oregon who he's got a 1-ton van. He took a 1/2-ton van, same model as his. That had a dead engine he got from another buddy of ours. He pulled the engine, transmission, all that shit under there, pulled the yoke out of the back axle, and he's got that thing set up as an RV.
Right.
It tows behind his one van. When he shows up to camp, you're like, where's your tent? He's like, right there. Why'd you bring 2 vans? He's like, that one ain't got no engine. You go sit in it. The steering wheel's gone. All that shit's gone. It's tits up. Where the engine housing used to be is an ice chest. You lift up the top of the engine housing and it's a full refrigerator. That thing is the bomb. Best idea I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was watching a video of this guy's 5th wheel camper. I guess somebody stole it. And they went and she was going to hide it. They found this like desert area, and when they got off the desert road, like into the thickets and stuff, he ran into sand and got stuck. Got that trailer stuck. The only thing you do is leave it.
What was
Like,
that
yeah,
one?
had to get a tow
What was
truck.
the-
And all that.
What was
Go
the
ahead.
one truck where the back hatch opened up and it was a tent? Do you guys
What?
recall that?
The Brat.
Is it a Brat?
It had two seats in the back too, facing backwards. The Brat pickup truck.
No, when you open the
that was
hatch,
the little Subaru.
Yeah, the
it popped
Subaru
out a
Brat.
tent. The
Oh,
whole back end.
that was an add-on. They had that for
Yeah, that was
Suburban
an add-on to the Subaru
Blazers.
Brat.
Yeah, but there was one vehicle that came out with it at first.
Yeah, but it was an option to that
Yeah.
vehicle.
Yeah, the Subaru Brat had that.
It wasn't the little Subaru Brat. It was like the Blazer or one of those Blazer looking things when they were first coming out with the Suburban
The thing. The thing.
Hey, the things were cool. Those things
Yeah, the
actually
thing.
did swim.
Or the Pacer.
Oh, that thing
Pacer.
sucked. But the
Well,
thing
it lasted, though.
that
the
thing
Gremlin.
was the coolest I'd seen. They actually did swim. My dad had a buddy who had one, and we took it up to the lake. He's like, "Well, take the boat out. Where's the boat? Drive it into the water. That's the boat." Holy shit!
It'll float, but good luck starting that bitch.
Yeah,
There was a couple of them I seen back when I was younger, where my dad had his boat. There was a couple guys two people that had amphibious cars.
Oh,
Go
wow.
into the
yeah.
water. Yep.
They don't last long. A lot of maintenance on those things.
The thing was cool though. That one was really cool. It had a prop.
Yep, I seen that one.
Had to drive it down into the water and then do some gear shifting, and it turned into a boat.
Excuse me. Ooh. Aye.
Oh shit! I'm supposed to be going over and playing cribbage.
Well, I appreciate you stopping up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here and go see how much pot I can smoke and if I can still win the cribbage. I'm up by 3. Let's hope I stay that way.
Daniel Berry, what's going on? All right, bro. I appreciate you stopping up.
Yeah, no problem, Motor. I gotta go keep
you look tired, Motor.
Yeah, I am kind of.
We're gonna close it up then.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shut her down.
All right, I'll see you later, Motor. You have a good evening, and we'll catch you out here on the flip side.
Have a good one, man. Take care.
Yeah, dude. Take care. All right. Get some rest.
Appreciate you stopping up, man.
No problem.
Take
buddy.
care of yourself.
You too now, man. All right.
Peace. Appreciate everybody coming up. Z, Broke, Ghost Eagle, Mac. Appreciate everybody in the chat. I see 11 people in here. Daniel Berry just popped in. Appreciate. Oh, you're over at Z's, I think. Z's. Oh, his is still going until I end. Okay. Kitty's still here. Take care, Kitty. I think I'm gonna listen to a song, maybe 2, and then I'll end it. Shit. Holiday in Spain. What we got? Alicia, what's going on? You have a good night. Thank you for stopping in, Alicia.
Got no place to go, but there's a girl waiting for me down in Mexico. She got a bottle of tequila, a bottle of gin, and if I bring a little music, I can fit right in. We got airplane rides, we got California drowning out the window side. We got big black cars, and we got stories how we circle all the movie stars.
He slept with a couple of. I think he went out with Jennifer Aniston. He went out with Amy Lee from Evanescence. Somebody else too. Really famous.
Fly away somewhere.
Adam Dirks, singer of Counting Crows.
Hop on my choo-choo, I'll be your engine driver in a brand suit. Just me up in pink and white, we'll be just a little fun about it later tonight. She's my angel, she's a little better than the one that gets to be with me. She like to scream and be she's not nothing to take a holiday and stay. Keep my way behind me. Just little say, fly away somewhere.
That's Counting Crows, yes, Alicia.
Everybody's gone, they left the television.
The singer's name's Adam Dirks.
Someone stole my shoes, but there's a couple of bananas and a bottle of booze. Oh,
I think there's one song that is all about like the girls that he went out with in Hollywood.
Got bags and catch a plane to Barcelona, cause the city's a drag.
He's a great writer. That's one of my favorite songs. Like by them, it's definitely my favorite. August and Everything After. He was born a day before me, August 2nd. I was born August 2nd. He was born August 1st. Same year. And he's got epilepsy too. 66. Pretty sure he's the same age as me. But that's why the title of the album was called August and Everything After. He was born in August, and his life was everything after. Word from our YouTube sponsor. You know, I was going to type something in the private chat the other night, but there's other people here. When you were up on the panel, Alicia. I didn't want to say it on the panel. Nothing really big, but. Next time you ever come up, as long as Nobody's up there. Smoking if you got him. Woodward Avenue. Downtown Detroit. I think they put the first street light up Woodward Avenue.
On FanDuel Casino, new players get up to $1,000 back.
Another word from our YouTube sponsor.
Ranking higher than the 34th best feeling. Successfully.
If I had the tablet turned a different way, I could put it on mute when they do the commercials. I like the unplugged version of this. I might put that on. Yeah. I like this version better. Fucking bass.
Not yet white an ocean. And I'm glad I can. Same old trip was there. So I made a big mistake. Glad I did one my way.
Okay, stop that real quick.
Watch world-class soccer live on a variety of networks all season long with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
I forgot I was still alive.
In a microwave, not so far away.
Change my hairstyle so many times now. You make me shiver. I feel so tender when I'm getting a tears. So many songs stay. I'm just crying. You wanna get you some sleep. Oh, my God. You know, I'm surprised. I just said,
I'm going to end it now. Hope everybody has a great night. Take care of one another. Stop being an idiot on YouTube. Some of you. Try to have some respect for yourself and others. Hope everybody has a good night. Peace.